Hello everyone, welcome back to the stream. Me and Tom are here.
Hey,
It's Sunday.
it is Sunday.
It's 2 o'clock in the afternoon.
Yeah,
This is me
Your-
and Tom streaming.
the after-church entertainment.
We don't know whether it's going to carry on being on Sundays. It might be on Saturdays in future. We don't know. The streaming schedule is a little bit in flux. People don't want to do certain times. People do want to do certain times. I'm currently trying to do my best to juggle the politics that is the Yogscast streaming schedule. But at the end of the day, you know, after Christmas, we had a great time streaming over Christmas. It was really fun. We enjoyed it.
Loved it.
We think that streaming is the future. We would like to do some more streams. So, yeah, we're gonna sort it out. So probably next week this will be on a Saturday. I'm thinking currently, and we might mix it up. Tomorrow we are playing Civ actually at 2 o'clock. So this is a shitty announcement for that. What is this stream? This stream. Tom, do you want to introduce what this stream is with me and you?
So the sort of the rough idea is Steamy Sundays, Steamy Saturdays.
Can we get some steam, Steve?
Steam effect? Oh
we
yeah,
get some
like
steam
really
effect?
real nice like transparent PNG GIF
So,
steam coming up.
Obviously, loads of games come out. You guys see a small proportion of them. We see a small proportion of them. But some of them are trending.
Yeah.
Some of them take off, and some of them are not seen by anyone and get lost in the void. And some of them are good, some of them are bad. It's a little bit like Game Goblin, only
Better.
different. Better, yeah. Game Goblin games are pretty bad usually, and they're not necessarily new games either, are they?
No, they could be a bit hit and miss. Also, when we record one, because we have a bit of a backlog sometimes, it can be months. Months till it comes out.
Well, and we're not that far ahead on anything, I don't think.
Not
at the moment.
anymore. Not after Christmas.
But anyway, Steve, if we can bring up either my screen or Tom's screen. So I loaded up Steam this morning and I saw this like a best of 2017 awards, right?
Oh wow.
So I thought I'd just see what this said. So obviously it's got like the top sellers from 2017. Top 100 games as measured by gross revenue. Saying gross revenue sounds gross, doesn't it? It sounds like
gross revenue.
gross. Obviously Dota is in there. So I guess you can see the ones which I have in my library because they're grey. Do you know what I mean? So Rocket League, obviously, PUBG, Dota 2, The Witcher did well. Divinity obviously was up there, apparently, did well, enough to get into the top platinum best-selling gross revenue. Some of them are free, though. Look, like, oh no, there's no free ones in here. This must be like, oh yeah, Warframe's free to play. Look, so they hit platinum revenue despite being free to play, which is interesting. And obviously Dota as well was up there. Just money income. And then we had some other games, some of which I've never played, obviously. Look, I haven't played Assassin's Creed Oranges. I haven't played Nier Automata. I've never played the Shadow of War game, which I heard wasn't very good. I heard it was one of the worst games of this year.
Really?
Yeah. For Honor, never spent the 50 quid on that.
Like the Steam. Nice, Steve.
And then obviously there's more stuff here. War Thunder, another free-to-play game we never played. Me and Sips, I think, did some brand deal videos on this that never went out. We played a bunch of it, actually. So I don't know why that's not on my Steam library. Euro Truck Simulator's up there. So yeah, look at that Wallpaper Engine. Wallpaper Engine apparently is in the bronze-selling games of 2017. I mean, I don't know. The Sims 3, Gary's Mod, Astroneer.
Did Doom come out in 2017?
I don't think so, no. I think it came out in 2016. Where's Prey? Is Prey up here somewhere? Because that was supposed to be really good, and I didn't play that.
Yeah.
It's not on the gold or platinum selling, so maybe it didn't do that well. XCOM 2 what? This sold more? I don't know whether this is accurate or not. Top new releases, what's this? So this was... Oh, top games of 2017 by month. Okay, so this is what came out.
Okay, that's a nice list.
So let's have a quick recap of 2017.
Yeah.
Right, because I've obviously, for some reason, I've got Detention in my Steam library.
I heard Detention was meant to be pretty good.
I don't think I ever played it.
I'd be tempted to give that a go.
Pit People I really enjoyed. Remember I played that with Sips at the start of the year. That was really fun. Did you ever play Pit People?
No. What kind of game is it?
It's kind of like a little strategy game, like where you get your little dudes and you.
Yeah, it's like on a hex grid, isn't it?
Yeah, it's like a grid-based turn-based type thing.
Okay.
Conan Exiles came out at the start of last year. Do you remember that?
Giant
played
cock
that
simulator.
with Simon and that. I've never played Avorion or these other games. February. Look at all these games that came out.
Did you Resident Evil 7 when that came out? That was January.
I want to flag up some of these games though. I feel like they were obviously big games and I never played them. And this one is very positive. It's like a space game. This looks like something I might not hate.
Which one?
Avorion.
Oh, sorry.
It's alright, Steve.
Sorry, Steve.
So, alright.
Sorry,
God, I'm going to have to start making notes already. Then February, YouTuber's Life Xmas Special, for some reason that came out in February, was on the list of most selling games.
They were trying to finish it for December and they just kind of ran over.
The Wild Age, remember we played that? That was great. And then we played Blackwake, which was great. And then we played Northgard, that was great. We didn't have a look at any other stuff. Hollow Knight, I've heard, is good.
Yeah, Hollow Knight's meant to be very good, but
I've never played it. All right, I need to make a notepad of Orion. Hollow Knight. This is for my own personal list. Don't worry about this. I'm sure I haven't. I need to check out Detention as well because I obviously own it, but I never played it. Golf It has done really well for a lot of people. Hatfields have done like hundreds of videos on this. Loads of people have played this. Look at that. 18 friends own this game.
Didn't we play Golf It, or did we play golf with your friends?
We played golf with your friends. I never played.
Different?
Apparently, yes.
Are you a big fan of golf games?
Well, not really. No. Some of these games, like, I'm not really interested in. And then I didn't play any games in March. Apparently, none of the top games in March I own. I know Sips played Thimbleweed Park, which was like a point and click, right?
You didn't play Sim Airport?
I didn't play Sim Airport, no. Sips owns this as well. Sips, you, and Quill, 18, own this game, Sim Airport. Is it good? Is it worth playing?
Well, if you really like that kind of game, maybe.
I think I would do. I think I'm adding that.
It's fun.
Look at how many games I'm already flagging. I should have bought these in the flipping Steam sale. This is hopeless that I'm doing this now.
Nier Automata is meant to be amazing.
Apparently, it's one of the best games of 2017. Yeah.
Yeah.
This is what I've heard.
Especially if you like looking at kind of
anime boobies,
anime girls' pants and stuff.
No, apparently it's got quite a good story as well.
I own Deceit, but fuck knows what Deceit is.
It's a free-to-play horror multiplayer action co-op game.
You wake up in asylum, unfamiliar voice. Oh, is this? Oh, I think me and Ben tried it out. I don't think it was very good.
What's Streets of Rogue like? This looks quite cool.
Streets of Rogue? I don't know.
Sounds like my kind of game.
It's got cute pixel graphics.
How will we... Oh god, Senran Kagura Estafil versus... I'm just sort of ignoring
GTA.
A few games here. I mean, X-Plane 11 looks like a very specific... Cases with a very specific crowd of people. X-Plane 11. And I mean, Dead Rising 4 is always fun, but I think it's probably a port from console, which is not... and also Ultimate Capcom, it's not really my thing. Day of Infamy. I heard this was good. Pyrian owns it.
Day of Infamy, what kind of...
It's like a World War II multiplayer shoot game.
Okay.
And then Ghost Recon Wildlands. Never played this.
Yeah, people talk about it a lot.
But it does get talked about a lot, doesn't it?
I think that was on SteamSpy.
A whole £50. Too expensive, really. Not for me. And then, I mean, look at this. Like, I'm already coming up with a huge list. Styx, Shards of Darkness, I heard was okay as well. But is that
did you play the first one?
Adventure? No, I didn't. So many games.
Like a stealthy goblin stab 'em up.
I never played Deceit either. I should probably check that out. In April, so Yooka-Laylee apparently was one of the worst games of the year.
Yooka-Laylee.
Oh. I mean, I used to love Banjo-Kazooie and all the original N64 games. I just heard this was really not good.
I think
just not good.
But the problem they ran into was they were selling this whole thing based on Banjo-Kazooie nostalgia. being like, oh, we've got people from original Banjo-Kazooie. We're making Banjo-Kazooie again. We're calling it ukulele. Everything you loved about that, we're putting in this. We've got the sound guy, one of the runners, and the cleaner
That's
from Banjo-Kazooie have all come to work on ukulele. And it turns out
The T-boy.
they didn't make Banjo-Kazooie.
No, they weren't even close.
They just missed
Apparently.
everything
but it still
that
says
made
very
it.
positive, but I'm not convinced. Planetscape Torment, is this the original remake of the original
Planescape Torment.
I mean, this is a really old game, right?
Yeah, really. That's like, what, 97?
And I missed it.
96?
I never played it. Is it good? We don't know.
Not sure. Forts, I really want to get into. Have you ever played Forts? I watched like a whole load of videos on Forts. It's a bit like Worms, or it's like you both have bases.
I never saw it.
And you're building your base, and they're both like static structures firing at each other.
Oh my
But
God.
I'd love to play Forts. It looks quite fun.
To see. So then we've got fucking hell. I mean, I know Little Nightmares was actually supposed to be pretty good as well. Did you play that?
Yeah, I played through that whole thing.
Did you enjoy it?
Really liked it. Was genuinely really good. Really like kind of creepy.
Planetscape Torment. I mean, it's like Baldur's Gate, right? Isn't it? Kind of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like that kind of thing, but a bit like wackier.
Expeditions Viking is a turn-based indie strategy game.
I do own that.
You do own it, and so does Ben. What happened with that?
I don't know. I don't think we played it much.
It's not very good then. Okay, I need to flag that up.
Domina. Domina seems like something that you would enjoy.
Where's this? Domina. Oh my God, how many games came out? Oh God, I saw this. I don't own this either. Yes, this was quite famous at the time.
Fighting
It
thing.
was supposed to be good.
It's got really, really nice pixel graphics. Anything with pixel graphics instantly gets an extra +1 on its rating from me.
Warrior. So there's Ghost Recon Wildlands and Sniper 3 Ghost Warrior. So there's two games that came out close to each other with the word ghost in. But they're nothing to do with ghosts. They're entirely to do with war.
Oh.
Sniper 3, was this the one where you could shoot someone in the bollocks? Do you remember that?
That was
the other
Sniper
one.
Elite.
Ah, that's the one I'm thinking of.
Sniper
This one's
Elite.
out of the
Ghosts
list.
of War.
Outlast 2, did you play that?
Yeah.
What did you think?
You know I hate horror games. I hated
Right.
it. I hated every second
Ben
of
told
it.
me that he is unhorrorable.
Ben claims this.
Ben claims that he is not scared by anything. He said he was psychologically broken by watching something scary as a child, that he cannot get scared anymore by
But-
horror films or horror games or anything.
He says this, and then he's like, "No, I don't need to play that horror thing because I'm immune to horror. It's wasted on me."
Right.
And so I challenge him to
I would challenge him to actually
play a spooky. Like we turn out all the lights, pitch black.
Leave him in here on
headphones.
his own.
Yeah. We can both be like spooking around in the background.
We'll just do it like the poker stream. Like we'll watch him play a horror game.
Oh, that'd be amazing. Yeah, just clear out one of like the cupboards, set up a desk and a chair in there,
And a leaky pipe.
and just have him like
Some
crammed in
rattling chains.
there. And Steve can be stood outside just going like, ooh.
Yeah, and we'll see how. Okay.
I reckon we could spook him.
I
I
reckon we
want to
could.
test this because he claims this every time we talk about horror, and
He does claim it every time.
I want to see if this is true or not.
Dragon Quest Heroes 2. One friend knows this game. Jesse Cox.
Which
Who
game?
owns Dragon Quest Heroes 2.
Oh, we in the next month.
No, it's still April. Blaz Blue, Central Fiction, another anime 2D fighting game. Yeah.
Oh.
Bayonetta. I mean, this is a release of a good console game from last year, I think, on PC. Bayonetta used to be.
I remember hearing about Bayonetta. It's got like the dominatrixy woman in it, right?
Yes, it has.
But
It was TB's like one of TB's games of the year a couple of years back, I think.
I did not.
I remember Hat Films did the virtual reality Rick and Morty thing. Yeah, look, Trot owns that.
The
I think that
virtual
was actually,
reality.
like, not terrible. I'm surprised it was on the best sellers list as well, because VR games.
Well, I think a lot of people with IQs of over 200 have
Right.
play
And
on
then
Steam.
Ultimate Epic Battle Simulator. Remember this piece of shit?
Oh, it was a bit disappointing. They've added some more stuff to it that's made it like funny, but I don't know. They came in a bit late. That whole genre is, I don't know, a bit dead to me now.
I heard What Remains of Edith Finch was good, really, as well.
Yeah,
Oh
I
my
actually really want to
God.
play that. I saw a review of it the other day and heard that it's just one of the most mind-boggling games that you'll ever play, and was like, oh shit, I'll play this over Christmas. But I didn't. I didn't play it over Christmas.
Yeah. Dawn of War 3. I mean that was pretty bad, wasn't it? Sadly. Okay, that's enough from this month, I think. I'm not going to play too much anime. I feel like I should give Bayonetta a go because of how many people have loved it. But
That it was a good one.
I don't know. I feel like I have to try everything, and if I don't, then I'm stupid. Super Hot was obviously great. The VR version came out in May. We're into May now. Steel Division, we played that. We actually did play that on your channel.
Yeah, man.
I think we played it for a brand deal, I think, and then we played it for real, and we really enjoyed it. I didn't really. It was too hard for me, though. It was too complicated. It was too deep, I think.
I'd like to play it again, because after doing those videos, I played through like the whole of all the campaigns.
Okay. You are now a master of Steel Division.
I think
You've taken over. You've reclaimed the whole of Normandy.
I'm probably not amazing, but I really enjoyed it.
And you know all the strats.
It was just so different to other strategy games. I was a bit sick of strategy games. Really enjoyed playing Steel Division campaigns. I don't think I'd go into the multiplayer, but the campaigns on that were great. Really, really fun.
Ravenfield. No one owns this. Don't know what it is.
It's like low
Looks like
poly
Splatoon.
FPS.
I think we
game.
can skip that safely. Oxygen Not Included was great. We played that together, didn't we? We played that on the main channel. That was just I guess it needs more. It needed more stuff back then because it was very early at this when we played it. How much further along is it?
So we played it again a couple of months ago, and there was a bit more stuff, but I think they had a very, very big update recently.
Okay.
The tubular update.
It does say upgrade available now. I mean, the name of the game. So games can actually update their. For example, on Northgard, I saw like it says new clan available, so they can actually update their game banners.
Okay.
And so I guess that's what these guys have done.
I guess you have to keep people.
Yeah, and then so it's the same with Starpoint Gemini Warlords, which I've never played. Looks like a flipping space game that's not great. Vanquish, never played this either. Oh my God, some of these games. Bush Ranger, Rising Storm 2 Vietnam, Six Friends own this, and The Foundry, Dead Cells. Dead Cells. See, May obviously again, like, I don't know. The Forest was a big game that came out. Oh no, this isn't the Forest.
This is
Life is Feudal Forest Village. So all of these games are not the actual game. So this
other things.
This is Rising Storm 2 Vietnam. This is Life is Feudal, and this is Dead Cells. They haven't even got the original name of the game on their actual games now. So for some reason.
Yeah. Like as you were saying some of these things, I was like, "What? Which game are you talking about? I can't be that."
So Life is Feudal has had really terrible reviews. You played it, right? It says you own it.
Yeah. But the Forest Village. So Life is Feudal was the like first-person survivally game. Build a little house, survive. This is more of a strategy, building a whole town type thing. Top down, not first person. And it was okay, but it was like very early when I was playing it, and it's quite slow.
I mean, I think the way Steam does their updates is that you get like a new, overall review. Do you know what I mean? Every time a big patch comes.
Right.
And so I think that it's mixed at the moment. I don't know whether that's based on the latest version or whether that's like. Do you know what I mean?
Like if you click on it, I think sometimes you get recent reviews mixed, overall reviews mixed.
Yeah, there you go. So it's still not. I mean, mixed is bad actually. It doesn't take much to get mostly positive on your Steam reviews. So I think I'll be giving that one a miss as well. Dead Cells. It's overwhelmingly positive reviews. So I feel like I should have a look at this.
Dead Cells.
And it's not on my list.
The Foundry. What is it? What kind of game is that?
I don't know. It's
Oh, it looks like a
Metroidvania.
Yeah, Castlevania. Metroidvania or like.
Roguelike Metroidvania action platformer, classic. Rising Storm 2, Vietnam. Oh god, I mean, the recent reviews are mixed, so that this is probably out.
Oh,
Vanquish.
I like the old school
it's like
Rising Storm games.
mech
They were
combat.
amazing.
I've put my birthday in. For God's sakes.
Oh my god! I just
Go on.
scan forward to next month, and
And
don't
it's
worry.
suddenly like actually good, is it?
No, it just we'll get to it. Prey's on here, man. I really want to sit down and play Prey. I was super excited about it. Didn't play it.
It's on my list. It's apparently one of the best games of 2017, and I didn't play it either.
Just looks really good. Exactly my kind of thing.
I feel like we should have done this before the Steam sale ended, because we've like now
Yeah.
we have to pay full price for all of these
Well,
things.
if you just remember all of these games, what we should be doing is adding them to your wish list, and then when they come up in sale next time, bam.
It tells you.
What else did we
Right.
play? Friday the 13th. That was genuinely pretty good. I thought that was a good game.
This is a way better way of doing it, because then it's like flags it to add to your wish list. Okay, I'll do this later. So June, there wasn't many games that came out. Oh my god.
But Colony Survival,
It is Colony Survival was in there. We played that a lot. Holy shit.
and you and Simon did the Passport 2.
We did. Why isn't that on my Steam load? Maybe I played it on your account or
I
something.
think it was on my account. I think we got sent a copy and
Passport 2 was good. We enjoyed that a lot. And Cold Waters. Pyrian wants a copy.
of Cold Waters.
It looks pretty serious. Dirt 4, forget that. Sorry, just going back. We never played Black Desert Online, but I heard some decent things about it. But it feels like it was an MMO, right? So
Black Desert Online.
you need to divert like a million hours to it. Apparently I have a copy of Everspace.
Oh.
I never played it. I'll flag that up.
Oh.
Everspace, it wasn't in the bundle. I would have played it, Steve. I would have. It does ring a bundle. July, God, we're halfway through. Dream Daddy's on there. You played that on the Game Goblin. That was quite a weird
Oh man, it was awful.
game.
It had all this hype and was just a trash dating sim that wasn't even like good or funny.
Dark and Light
Hated it.
looks rubbish.
Dark and Light.
Mixed reviews on Steam. Not many people bought it. Hasn't generated any hype. Pyre is
Pyre. That rings a bell.
very positive reviews. It is from Supergiant, so I guess they made Bastion and stuff. Did they? And like, well, it looks pretty slick. What is it? Is it a party-based RPG? From the creators of Bastion and Transistor. Yeah. See, that looks good. I should check that out because I liked Bastion and I liked. Don't know if I ever played Transistor actually. I should probably play it at some point.
Yeah, I never played Transistor. I fucking loved Bastion, but
Yeah, I don't know why I just didn't pick it up. It's one of those things where I think like I wasn't told enough to pick it up. If people had been like, if there'd been more hype around it, like They Are Billions, everyone owns that now, right?
Yeah.
It's really just had the hype train rolling for it, and everyone picked it up, you know. And next year in January we'll be talking about December, There Are Billions came out or whatever.
yeah.
Everyone's been playing it. Next Day Survival, meh. American Civil War,
I really want to play that. I've heard it's really good.
really.
It's like a Total War type thing, but set in American Civil War.
Oh, you mean the American Civil War Ultimate General?
Yeah. Sorry, is that not what you're talking
Yes.
about?
Oh, I see. It looks a bit like it. Okay, I'll write it on the list.
I've heard that it's got really good strategy elements to it.
Okay, and then Citadel Forged with Fire. Oh my god.
Sounds like every game ever made.
Foxhole. Persistent World Warfare. Ben has a copy and no one's heard of it.
Oh! Is this the one where you each control a single person? I think it is.
Oh, you have, like, you're one guy in a mega war.
Yeah, and it's like you're playing a strategy game, but you control one
Ben
dude.
talked to me about this. He said he quite enjoyed it. It was yeah, Ben said actually this isn't terrible.
I feel like you'd want to get like half a dozen people together.
Yeah. Right. We'll think about that. Need people. Kingdoms and castles. Looks like a crappy little city builder.
It was really good fun for a bit.
For like 5 minutes. Did you get a video out of it? Maybe.
No, I think I recorded some and ended up not putting out because I was like, that was a bit boring.
Okay. Well, I won't write that one down.
But no, the game was really fun to play, but I don't think the video was very good. That's why I didn't.
Yonder the Cloudcatcher Chronicles. My God, it looks like kind of a kid's game. Similar to Worlds Adrift, which wasn't all that great as well. Do you remember Worlds Adrift when this came out?
Oh yeah.
There wasn't really enough to it.
Had a grappling hook. I remember that.
Yeah, you were kind of on this little island, and there wasn't really much to it. We messed around on it. It was from Bossa. So Bossa make Surgeon Simulator, Deep Dungeons of Doom, which was in the bundle. So there's an Ironbread. They've made a bunch of these meme games.
Yeah.
But I think this is their.
They wanted to make a real game.
A real game, but it was so early there wasn't anything to it. And this is an anime action hacker / story rich nudity. I like how that's in the tags there. Nudity is the next tag. Cute. Sexual content. Yeah, I'm not sold on this. It's not really for me. All right, let's keep pushing through this. Fucking August, Robocraft did not come out in 2017, but apparently it did.
The bodybuilder update.
Robocraft did pretty well, surprisingly. Escapist 2, I played a bit of this with Sips, and I don't think it ever went out. The videos never went out. Maybe they did. But it was pretty hard going, Escapist 2. It was
I think I remember that, because you actually need to know how to play the game.
Yeah, and we spent like an hour fucking around, not knowing what to do. Absolver. No. Agents of Mayhem. No. West of Loathing. Did Sips play this? So I saw someone. I think Zoe maybe played it. It's kind of like. I think it's a little bit like. It's like a kind of. What's that stupid game called? The one that's really, really popular with Papyrus and all the stuff in it. The comedy adventure game where you can you can go through it without killing anyone. All the people are named after fonts. Who am I thinking of? Undertale.
Oh.
That's what I'm trying to think of. I think it's a little bit like that in a sense. It's kind of a role-playing game like that, a little bit like that. It's not like that, says Steve. It's nothing like that, says Steve. Pirate game from the 90s. What?
Sid Meier's Pirates.
You mean Monkey Island?
Monkey Island.
Okay. I like that. I like Monkey Island. Thank you, chat. It's nothing like. Okay. Warhammer 40k Inquisitor.
I was just looking at that.
What happened here?
I kind of wanted to play it, but
The only person who owns it on my list is Simon. Which is kind of weird. What is it?
it's like a, I don't know, like a XCOM-y thing, maybe not, like more actiony.
It's an action RPG, is it? What, like Diablo?
Maybe. It looks a lot like Diablo,
It does,
actually, with
doesn't
the
it,
big
now?
red
I'm seeing
ball on the
it.
left-hand side.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe it is like Diablo. Is it single player? No, it's got online multiplayer. Well, it's a thing, isn't it? It's got.
Maybe it's good.
I mean, it's not. 56% of reviews in the last 30 days are positive. That feels.
It's basically
bad.
bad XCOM. Says people.
Well, I think I'll give that a skip then. Quake Champions, sure. I mean, Quake is this thing which so many developers and so many gamers have, older gamers, like Notch, for example, is like a huge Quake fan.
Yeah.
And was originally building Minecraft to be like an actiony kind of a Quakey kind of type game, and even now I think has gone back to that and plays Quake and talks about Quake and stuff. Quake is this. It was so fast. It was like the new Doom. That was the closest I could feel like the original Quake was that it was like really high FPS, really high action, like really fast first person shooter. Really good. And I think people have tried to mimic
Oh man.
Quake for so many times. Every year a new Quake game comes along, and it's like, meh. For me, it's like I'm just too old. It's not quick enough.
Not the same anymore.
Slime Rancher was good. Did you play Slime Rancher?
Yeah, I played a bit of it.
It was silly and fine, actually, and quite fun.
Yeah, the beginning, I was like, this feels amazing. I'm capturing stuff, and then it felt like the world was very small or limited
And
or
boring.
samey.
Yeah, and you had to do a fairly few grindy things to like actually get anywhere.
Yeah, and so kind of started running out of steam on it a bit. Like,
Yeah.
I'd like to play it again because it is super cute, and I didn't actually get all that far.
Yeah, I mean, I never played it. I think I watched Sips play it, and I watched a bunch of other people play it. I never actually played it myself. Hellblade, we're going to ignore Sudden Strike 4, I think, maybe.
Do you never play Sunstrike
No.
as a kid?
Did you play
Old
it?
school Sunstrike.
What was it like?
Like really brutal RTS.
Looks very grindy.
You know, like
grimy.
you know games like Commandos or
Yes.
so it's
Never
basically
really liked those particularly.
oh yeah, I hated them. But for realism, like it was as close to those, but you're playing like Red Alert. So
Right.
you've got loads of guys, but like if one of your dudes gets shot, you just get like a medic over to him and like try and heal him up and it's just absolutely savage.
Sudden Force Strike is what I read it as.
Sudden 4 strike.
I guess it's like Phones for You. Do you know what I mean? I'm so used to seeing
God,
the 4
yeah.
be part of like
In
the
the
words.
middle.
So I guess like that's a bit of crappy design there. Hellblade Senua's Sacrifice. Actually, I heard this was legitimately one of the best games of 2017.
Hellblade.
Weirdly, I heard this was one of the best games of 2017. Like it went on the list.
Yeah,
It's something that people really enjoyed playing.
Yeah, people. From what I did hear about it, people were like, "I can't tell you anything about it. You just have to play it."
Yeah.
Which sometimes is a good thing.
Yeah.
Um,
Still, I heard it was good.
yeah, no, I'd be up for playing that.
Atmosphere, storytelling, good game. Good game, everyone says. So, yeah, I think Shin was talking about this at the time it came out.
Yeah, he did a series on it.
Yeah, I think he really liked it. I think, there's definitely, you can't say anything about it, but it was good. And then Lawbreakers, I remember Lawbreakers when this came out.
Lawbreakers.
Yeah, this was, kind of, it's like the
Yeah.
Overwatch, the failed it was sort of tried to copy Overwatch, didn't it? And it felt, I mean, even the logo looks like, Overwatch. And there you go, look at that. I mean,
Yeah, they really wanted the thing.
they really wanted some of that Overwatch money on Steam. It was like the Steam version of Overwatch, if you like. And I think a few people actually played it when it came out, and they were like,
Shin
"Oh
was
man, I'm
really
playing
hot
Overwatch."
for it.
Yeah, some people were playing it instead of Overwatch for like a while, and then I guess it just dropped off very quickly. A little bit like Battleborn, yeah. So yeah, I don't think that's one we'll probably play.
Actually, it's completely different from Overwatch, says chat.
Okay, sorry, chat. I feel like if you play Overwatch, you'd get into Lawbreakers and you'd be good at Lawbreakers. I think that's what Shin said to me. He was like, The Legend of Heroes, Trails of Cold Steel. It's a Japanese RPG. Classic Japanese.
Tales of Cold Steel.
I think we'll miss that one as well.
So September.
September, we got Cuphead, which apparently, Cuphead is it looks amazing. Apparently, the way to play Cuphead is to lose a lot, and as a result, you can, fight the bosses. It's a little bit like Dark Souls. They have all these telegraphed attacks, but you're going to get killed by them the first time you see them.
Just
And so it's
assume.
you find a boss, you die. You find a boss, you realize to jump over the thing that kills you in one shot that he does, and then you die to something else. And then eventually you do it, and it's like that barrel game. But the game where you're the hammer, getting over it.
Okay.
Eventually you learn.
You know how to do it.
I suppose that's the case for all games, right? In a sense.
Yeah.
But I think it's more punctuated in Cuphead. Once you've been through it once and learned all the different bosses. So this is what I've heard. I've heard it's a great game. That's also hard, and it's about 12 hours long or something like that. It's
Yeah,
not-
me and Ben played some on stream once, and it was a thing.
a thing, yeah. I think
We got about 3 levels in, and
a lot
then
of people-
we got bored.
I think it's either, but man, the way it looks.
Oh
is
yeah,
just-
it's definitely a
it's
beautiful
incredibly
game.
like visually. I should have really played it, and I didn't. So I'll look into doing that. I did play this one at the end, apparently Tooth and Tail. I thought it was shit actually.
I was really hot for that to come out, and it was after your review. I was like, no, I won't bother.
I sort of, I feel like it kind of could have been like a They Are Billions type vibe. Do you know what I mean? It feels like it's got that same brown angled RTS.
Yeah, isometric RTS game.
I think They Are Billions is going to die out pretty quick. It's currently big, but I think it's going to disappear pretty quick because it's got no multiplayer component. It's got no, once people have done that.
It's a one-trick pony.
It is a one-trick pony. It's like playing Cuphead. It's hard, but once you've done it, you've done it.
Exactly. And, great concept, great idea, really well polished and done,
Yeah.
but it will disappear.
And then you've got your build order, and you build the build order. And yeah, I'm sure it changes a bit based on the map, but, I don't think it's going to stick around much longer. But it's done well for what it was. Heat Signature, you've played a bunch of this.
Yeah, I've played a lot of Heat Signature.
Yeah.
Really, really like it.
A lot
I think
of
it's
people
a great game.
have said good things about it. I really need to pick it up and play it because I haven't. Ruiner, what's this?
Oh, yeah, I really wanted to play Ruiner, actually. I don't have it. I got really into this style of game
It looks like a
towards the end of the year.
twin stick shooter, doesn't it?
Yeah, basically. Those like twin stick shooter, walkie roundy games. Really, it just looks really cool.
Looks like a controller game. Yeah.
They had a really fucking cool website for it.
Yeah.
Their website was just amazing.
So stick fight, obviously, is a thing.
Yeah, me and Ben did a video on it.
Did you? What was it like?
It was good. It was a lot of fun. It's the most excitable I've ever seen Ben ever.
Oh, really? Well, did you play it together or what?
Yeah,
was
we were
it
just
like
playing versus each
right.
other.
Is that really what it is? Is it mainly versus?
Yeah. I don't think there is even a mode against bots.
I'll delete it then. Killer Instinct. Oh my god! Like what? The remake of the original fucking Killer Instinct. I mean,
Wow.
fighting games. There is still an audience for fighting games. Definitely. Even on Twitch, like you'll see some people like just play fighting games all the time against like. There's definitely like. I think they're good to watch, right?
Yeah, because you can just drop in and you know exactly what's going on at
Yeah,
any
you
given
can watch
time.
someone do some fighting games and stuff, and pick up a few like hot tips on how to play or how to do a few things. Dishonored.
Some expansion. I really wanted to play the new Dishonored, but just didn't. I just like I haven't had time to play any like single player.
Was this the
big
expansion
games.
then? I mean, this is the expansion to what? The expansion
Dishonored
to
2?
Dishonored 2? Must be, right?
I think so.
I played
so.
Dishonored 2. I don't know how far I got before I got bored.
Like Dishonored 1, I thought was just such a fucking good game. I really, really liked it, and just didn't play Dishonored 2.
I didn't realize there was even an expansion.
Oh, it's a standalone expansion.
Right. So what, you can just buy it and play... I see, so you don't have to buy the original to play it. That tends to be what they do with these expansions now, isn't it, actually? Because that's what it was like with the Wolfenstein stuff and things. It's a pretty good idea, because it means you don't have to, like... Because sometimes, like, there was that Far Cry Blood, whatever.
Blood Dragon.
Dragon,
that
which
was
was
kind
really
of fun.
good. Danganronpa, I saw a bunch of YouTubers playing this, and I think it's like... Is it like... I can't remember what...
I have no idea what that is.
I can't remember what kind of type of game it is. Wait, I guess it's a visual novel, detective-y thing.
Wait, there's locations? There's like FPS elements to it? There's talky bits, weird things?
It's a very Japanese...
Anime bears and, like, girls?
I'm not sure, like, from the... It's tough to, like, get a picture of what the game is
What
from...
the just gameplay is.
I definitely heard, like, this was a thing, but
What's
look at
that?
that. Like, I'm not... I guess, like, if you played the other ones, you're probably like, what are people saying in chat? They better not say anything bad about my Danganronpa. No, I mean, it's like It's an animal game. That's enough info. I feel like that's a very kind of linear.
Ooh, fuck me, 50 quid though.
I know.
Yeesh.
I think it's gonna Danganronpa. I'm saying it wrong. Danganronpa. Okay, my bad. Let's move on from that.
Wait. Are you skipping over Holdfast, Empires at War, or Nation at War?
Hold fast, nations at war. I am. Do you want to play this?
It is.
Oh God.
It is amazing. I love it to bits. It's really good fun.
Did you? What is this?
So it's made by the guys that made the Napoleonic mod for Mountain Blade Warband, and they basically just turned that into a full.
This looks like Black Lake, only slightly different, and with land battles as well.
Yeah, it's mainly the land battles are the thing, but you do get boats that come and like attack places. But it's great. It's
Is
good
this
fun.
worth? Is it only
it's-
online multiplayer?
Yeah,
Right.
yeah. You're playing with like hundreds of people on the server, and you're all Napoleonic people firing your musket. Then you reload it. 20 seconds later, you can fire another shot.
I don't have any money for any of these games. This is a disaster. And what's the Guild 3?
Oh,
Fascinating trade and life simulations.
Ooh,
Not
mostly
great reviews
negative.
for this.
Wow.
But similar to Anno 2017,
Yeah.
which I love. And Anno 2070 I enjoyed, and that is mixed reviews. I don't know whether I should buy it, put it on the list. It's probably going to be bad, isn't it?
Well, it'll definitely be in some kind of mega sale sometime soon. So.
I'll put it on my list. In brackets, bad. But you know, the thing is, like, sometimes it doesn't matter if the game's bad if it's your kind of game. Do you know what I mean? Total Warhammer, obviously.
Yeah, Warhammer 2, man.
Did well.
What a game.
It was a good game.
Loved it to
Was
bits.
a good game. Did well.
New expansion. The new race comes out soon. Tomb Kings.
Ah, yes, I heard that. That's fun.
Just wanna play it.
I heard from inside that was fun to play.
You got your insider
I've got
scoops.
some insider info into that. So yes, that's good. Life is Strange Before the Storm. I have actually played this. I've actually not finished it, but I have played it, and I liked Life is Strange. And I liked Life is Strange Before the Storm.
Okay, sell Life is Strange to me, because I saw it came out on the iPad, and I was like, should I play it on the iPad? Is it worth a play?
Yeah, it's good actually. Like I think the story skews a little bit young adult.
Okay.
It's a little bit younger than what we are used to. I think it's quite a like, because it's set in a high end of high school with like people leaving high school, that kind of age.
Okay.
And so it's like a story about, don't want to say teen drama, but there's certainly teen drama elements to it. No, but it is really good. I really enjoyed it. So I've played the first episode of this, and I think I got slightly bored playing through episode 2 of it.
Okay.
But it's good. Yeah, it is good. Life is Strange. So you should check it out. You'd probably like it. You'd probably find it was fine. Yeah, and Before the Storm, actually, I've actually preferred this to the original a little bit.
Really?
Yeah, I did a painting after one of the episodes of this. Yeah, I enjoyed it. That's the thing. Bomber Crew. Let's move on.
Yeah.
I heard this was actually legitly funny and fun. I heard a lot of people played this and didn't hate it.
Yeah, I played like a bunch of it, and it was okay. It was a bit
Repetitive.
repetitive, and
You said it was a bit like FTL.
that's kind of the sort of the angle that they're kind of trying to go for. I feel like it was okay.
'Cause that's the FTL bit, right? Where you're moving your guys around on the ship. And
yeah.
trying not to get blown up as you do a bombing run or whatever.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
like,
still want to check it out. You didn't
it's-
think it was that good though.
I don't know. It just didn't grip me. Just like zoomed around a bit, did a couple of missions. It felt like it was very samey. But some people said that about FTL. They said that every fight's the same, but actually there's nuance and stuff to it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I didn't love it.
Dungeons 3. This was like the spiritual successor to Dungeon Keeper. I guess Dungeon Keeper meets Warcraft. You know, I know Hannah and people played this. Shin, Ben, Zoe, Duncan, you played Dungeons 3.
Oh yeah, we recorded some of this. It was actually pretty good.
Was it?
If you like, it was very much sort of like a Dungeon Keeper, but yeah, had more above ground stuff. The missions felt quite different.
I could play Dungeon Keeper again. I mean, I didn't play War for the Overworld either, which I was like originally like a very classic Dungeon Keeper.
There's actually like really nice like co-op multiplayer that you can do in it as well.
Yeah.
One person can look after the dungeon, the other person can handle the above ground, and you have to send them reinforcements, or they have to bring people back when your dungeon gets attacked.
That sounds actually fun.
It's quite nice, just leaving each person in charge of a different thing, and both of you have like plenty to do.
Wolfenstein 2. We played the beginning of this.
Did
didn't
that
we?
like little bit ages ago
when they came down and they showed us it.
Oh man!
And we played together. I think we put one on the main channel. I think we put this on yours. It was fun. We weren't very good at it, I seem to remember. And also, the reviews are not great, are they?
Are they not mixed?
At least for the most recent game. I liked the original Wolfenstein a lot.
Yeah, it was fucking amazing. Like, just such a satisfying first-person shooter.
And it's a shame that the reviews are not great for this new version. I'm wondering why, though. Like,
what are the recent ones saying? Just like
people are saying compared to the New Order, it doesn't match up. It's not a bad game, but it feels like a downgrade compared to the other ones in terms of story, character, level design. This guy's got crashes and stuff. That doesn't really count, does it? Maybe it's okay. Maybe it's actually better than the reviews are saying. So
yeah, I'd still like to play
I
it.
still haven't got.
Just joins that list of Prey and Dishonored 2 and stuff like that. Just these first-person games I want to play, but yeah, I got no time for that.
Fractured Butthole didn't seem like it did as well as the other South Park games. Do you know what I mean? It felt like.
I heard it was exactly the same game.
So did I.
Just instead of fantasy, it was supers.
And with 40 quid of DLC on a 50 quid game.
Eee.
75 quid to buy it gold.
Wow.
Feels very greedy, doesn't it?
Yeah.
For basically what is a game that if you want to play it, you can play the original one, and it's the same. I'm a huge fan of South Park, but I felt like playing the original South Park game was a little bit like watching a very slow episode of South Park. Do you know what I mean? You get like one South Park joke every hour. You know what I mean, of gameplay.
Yeah.
Because it was just padded out by this gameplay.
For sure.
That's what it felt like to me.
Genuinely enjoyed the mechanics of it.
Yeah, and
I like that old school turn-based strategy RPG fighting thing. Not enough to play this one.
I get put off by all this Ubisoft bullshit as well.
Oh. Well, just the moment I have to open Uplay.
Ugh, it makes me feel sick, definitely.
Yeah, Uplay and Origins plus.
I mean, Origins as well. Like,
plus no do this to me.
Like, I mean, I guess this is another Ubisoft game, but you know, I've heard okay things about this as well. Like,
yeah.
Generally, like it's the same game again, but press up for right click to parry, and just spam left click, and you win all combat. Yeah. Climb up big things, unlock the area, go around a nice open world, assassinate evil guys.
Ride like a hippo in this one.
It's not the same, says chat. Black Flag is still the best. People are saying people liked Black Flag.
Black Flag was great.
It was a romp.
Apart from the Assassin's Creed bits, it was really good.
Yeah, I remember.
Sailing the boat around, fuck me, so good.
I mean, I don't want to add these to my list, really, because I don't think I really want to play them. Do you know what I mean? I think everything else I've added to the list, I want to give it a go. Whereas I think if I start giving this go, these games just feel like a slog. Like they do. It's like, ugh, I have to go back and play more of this. Do you know what I mean? It's like, that's not really what I want my games to be. Give the wrestling one. What WWE 2018? It's not my kind of thing, really, Steve. But do you know what? This is not what this stream is about. This stream is about playing all the games that are trending at the moment. So if it hits the Steam Spy top 20, we have to fucking play it. That's the rules.
See, that will be a thing. Although a lot of these like single player games never really do well on.
So we are going to try and play the games that are trending now on Steam. This is what this stream's all about. But it's such a big task that we're a bit scared to start it. However, we have played some of these already, and do you know what?
We've got to do
some
it on
of
the
these
stream.
might be pretty cool to play on the stream. I played some Opus Magnum with you last week, so that's actually ticked off. Do you remember?
That wasn't part of Steamy things. So
Okay, I'll have to
as
play a bit more of that.
excited as I am to play Opus Magnum again.
I'll make you play it this time.
Oh no!
It's good. I really liked it. I bought a copy of this, Gorogoa.
Oh, is this the like slidey thingamajig?
Yeah, it's kind of
Yeah.
like really
Yeah, I was
interesting
looking at this.
story.
Overwhelmingly
puzzle thing.
positive. Holy shit! Yeah, maybe I should just fucking play it.
So I bought a copy of that. So I thought we could have a look at that today, maybe. Anyway, let's just finish off this last year. Evil Within 2. Again, I think this is on the same page as Outlast 2. Do you know what I mean? It's one of these games that is a horror game for people like Hannah who really like these types of things. It feels like it was it's just a AAA game, isn't it? It's a game.
AAA horror-y thing. Did you see the really funny clip though from it?
No.
Where they say the name of the game in the game,
Really? Let's
and
have a look.
then I can't remember like the context of Evil Within 2. Say the name.
Where they say the name. Bit where they say the name.
Yeah.
Could be anywhere. Could be anywhere. Who knows?
Oh fuck yeah! I just saw like there was a clip and they say
Someone will find it in chat.
the name, and then like the characters. It's like a serious scene, and they both look at the camera. Amazing.
Oh god.
Such.
I hate that. But I've been watching Friends on Netflix, and holy fucking shit, the product placement. Oh my god, it's all over the place. You don't realise it.
Yeah.
It's like Schnapple, Diet Schnapple there, and then like Captain Crunch, and like fucking all of these brands just in your face. So bad. What was it? I saw there's this bit in Elf where he drinks Pepsi.
I fucking love Elf.
Drinks
I watched Elf at
Pepsi.
Christmas.
Yeah, and there's this bit where like Buddy the elf drinks Coke or whatever.
Oh.
Is it this?
Oh, he drinks like the whole bottle.
Yeah, that might not be it. It must be this one. But it's like he just
Oh.
after he drank Coke, he does this long burp. Do you know what I mean? It's
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
or whatever. There's this. It's just such an obvious product placement. Holy fucking shit! And I was like, I can't believe this. It's like, Pepsi's really great. And,
I could drink a whole bottle in one go.
So sorry,
Delicious.
I'm getting sidetracked by being angry.
Oh, is this it?
Is this it? I can't hear it.
I can't hear it.
It's fucking evil out there. That may be, but there's evil within too. Holy shit, that's fine. I think that's fine. I don't think that's funny. That's too bad. I think that's
It's
okay.
Super goofy.
This is. Do you know what this reminds me of, though, this game? It's like games like this have been games for 20 years, it feels like. Like, there's so many of these games where there's a guy standing here talking to another guy, and then you go out and you do some action adventure bits. Do you know what I mean? It's like. It's just like. You're right, Tom.
Oh, a bit plaguey, friend.
What happened?
I don't know.
Where did you get this from? This
Just
disease.
just kissing too much.
Kissing too many things. That's a game, isn't it? Bloody hell. And then Battle Chasers Night War, an RPG with a dungeon
Oh
explorer.
yeah, I heard Battle Chasers is meant to be fucking amazing, but didn't play it.
I feel like, to me though, this game looks like it should be. There should be microtransactions all over up its ass. It's probably going to be. It looks like an arena brawler. Do you know what I mean? It doesn't sound like an actual game that I would like to play. But RPG turn-based combat indie. What? This seems like a thing that I'd really enjoy. But
Yeah.
I think the name of it is like any fucking iOS shit game. Do you know what I mean? It doesn't strike me as like.
Oh fuck! Is this on mobile chat? Can you get it on like the iPads,
Probably.
the tablet?
I mean, I
Or
don't
blocked?
know. Sometimes things cross over. I don't know.
Just waiting. Just waiting.
I mean, that's the thing. Like, sometimes you see a game and you just overlook it, right? Like, if I was seeing this here, Battle Chasers Night War, I just think it was just another fucking, another shit. Like, I don't know, like Marvel versus Capcom Infinite or some bollocks that's just nothing. It's just a branded sort of. It's not even a game. It's just nothing. So, yeah, that's how I feel about that. A Hat in Time. So this was.
I heard it was good.
This was like the other Banjo-Kazooie game of the year. Do you know what I mean? But this one was actually not as bad, apparently.
Yeah, I heard that it was like a really solid, just kind of like old school platformy type thing.
Yeah. So apparently, not terrible. Who knew? It definitely doesn't look as good in terms of like the graphics wise. Like, it definitely doesn't look as. Looks a bit dark and different. Do you know what I mean? But see what I mean? Like, kind of harder to see what's going on than with ukulele,
more like
and the graphics are like
environment
more kind of noisy, like, I guess. But man, all right, fine. I think I should actually play that. I do own it, so why not? I mean, Mudrunner, you played this, Spin Tires Mudrunner, didn't you?
Yeah,
What did you think? I'm surprised it made the top sellers list, honestly.
it was kind of fun.
Isn't it a game about just being stuck in the mud?
Kind of. Like it's kind of fun. Not the best, not the worst.
I mean,
If you like
obviously, well,
that,
Sword Art
you'll
Online,
like it.
the cash-in video game. I mean, Sword Art Online was actually, season 1 was actually a pretty good anime, and then season 2 was garbage.
No idea.
Sword Art Online is about, it's like an anime about an MMO that people like play,
Okay.
and a bunch of guys who are playing it get stuck in it, right?
Oh,
And
no.
I know, they're like literally stuck in the game, and in order to get out, they have to, I don't know, kill the blind funnel or some shit. It was actually okay, and I'm sure this game is not anywhere near as good, but I feel like it's obviously an expensive game for people who were fans of the anime. Maybe.
Yeah.
Let me know. Sword Art Online was good though. Season 1, I enjoyed it. November, I tried to play Hand of Fate 2 and I tried to like it, and I didn't really like it. It felt like it added these weird combat bits that were unnecessary. Like it felt like I was playing shit Assassin's Creed, and it just like slowed the game down.
Ben fucking loves Hand of Fate.
I loved Hand of Fate 1.
He's really, really into it.
I didn't like Hand of Fate 2 particularly. I bought it thinking I'd like it, and I didn't. Then we've got a bunch of random crap here. Holy fucking shit. I mean, World of Warships. I mean, I feel like it shouldn't be allowed. I mean, I guess it came out. Did it come out finally? What? I'm sure this has been out for longer, but maybe not. Football Manager, whatever. Sonic Forces. This is like a Sonic game. I mean, they still keep coming out. You can buy DLC for it. Oh no, there's free DLC for it.
Oh.
I don't know what this. I mean, if you want to play Sonic Mania apparently is good and came out this year. And then we've got. I mean, all this stuff, man. Like, look, just who plays this? People play this, right? People play these games.
Star Ocean Online.
The Last Hope, 4K and full HD remaster.
Nice.
Looks like Star Wars, doesn't it? And then World of Final Fantasy,
What?
which is obviously not Final Fantasy Online, it's single player.
What? What is that?
It must be a
Oh, it's cute.
cute kitty game, right? A game. And then obviously we got this. This is actually again like along with Neo. Neo is one of these apparently very good games. Came out this year.
Okay,
It's
Neo.
really highly rated. It's quite a good dark, gritty storyline. Lots of stuff that's good. I've heard excellent things about this from a lot of people. So apparently this is a good one. I've not played it.
Trailer looked like everything ever.
Football Manager Touch. I feel like this is weird to have this here, but I guess that's the thing. Dominions 5, Warriors of the Faith. Oh, Jesus Christ. How is this on the top sellers list? What's up, Steve? Don't forget COD. I just glossed over COD World War II. It's the best one in years, to be fair, says Steve.
Which one?
COD World War II.
Oh, World War II's good for COD.
I guess if you want to play COD,
Go back to the original roots. But plus, it's the goriest one ever, says Steve.
Steve is giving it rave reviews.
10 out of 10. Shoot a guy's dick off.
I just glossed over it along with this Hack GU Last Recode and Injustice 2, which is like a superhero Marvel. Or is it DC? It's DC, isn't it? Sorry. Everyone's saying it's fine. I didn't like Injustice 1 particularly.
One night I did sit and watch. Do you ever get that bit where it's really late at night and you should go to bed, but you watch stupid YouTube videos?
Yes.
I think there was like a 25-minute long video of every combination of like special clashes between each of the superheroes using their special moves, because some of them are unique against different ones. And there's like 30...
You're watching like Superman fight Harley Quinn.
Yeah, but it's just
specials.
when they have their
like
intro
fatalities.
and then their crazy fatality that they do against that person.
Right.
And it was like a 25-minute video, and they're just watching Superman come on 20 times, talking to different people, and then what they say back, and then him killing, like, ugh. I don't know why. But it kept me from going to bed for 25 minutes.
Dominions 5. No one owns this. Warriors of the Faith. It looks like a bit dry, honestly.
Dominion 5, Warriors of the Faith. Which one's this?
I mean, this is apparently a game that came out a month ago. It's a turn-based strategy.
Oh my
4X
god, look at this!
game. What are you looking at?
Dominion 5, yeah. Holy moly. Did you watch the video?
No, I didn't.
Ooh.
Oh, what, the start of it with the dragon? Oh my god.
Just the little blocks of people.
Oh, geez, okay. It is very, very light, isn't it? It looks like the people who like it. Do you know what I mean?
Oh, I feel like
I might like this.
This is a you and Ben game for
It is,
sure.
it is. All right, I'll put that on the list. Then we're into December, thank God. Well, we have Gang Beasts for some God knows why reason. PUBG, which shouldn't be in December at all. Look at this. PUBG has had 500,000 reviews.
Wow.
And it's mixed. Really mixed. But it's a hell of a game, PUBG. Still so relevant today. Finding still top of the list of games on steamspy. So we're gonna have to play it, Tom. Me and you are gonna have to play a game of PUBG.
Ugh, I'm not super good at PUBG.
Well, we have to play it. That's the rules of this thing. We have to play all of them, and we're going to tick them off. One day. Sorry, this is a little bit of a weird one, this first stream, just because we feel like we want to talk about things that have come along. Hang on. Did we skip any? No, we haven't. Finding Paradise. A story-driven experience about two doctors traversing a dying man's memories to artificially fulfill his last wish.
Oh, is this from the Gone Home people?
Freebird Games. It's from To the Moon.
To the Moon. Oh, that's what I mean. Not Gone Home.
A bird story. Oh, that sounds nice. So was this made in... I mean, To the Moon, I think, was made in... I feel like it was made in RPG Maker.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was.
So this is... A bird story is an hour-long interactive animation about a boy and an injured bird. Oh, a bird story. That sounds so cute. And Finding Paradise feels like it would be a good game. Good story anyway. Overwhelmingly positive. Everyone loves it. An interactive animation. Boring, says Steve. Boring! Boring! Let me write down bird story, just as a note for myself. Wildlands.
To the moon, more like to the poons. I don't know, I didn't play it. I bought it, but never played it.
Wildlands is a unique sandbox adventure game that allows you to explore your creativity. So this is... Oh, I saw Ben playing this.
Yeah, so me and Simon recorded I don't know, 2 or 3 hours of this.
Okay.
And something went wrong, and the audio, I lost my audio and all of Simon's footage disappeared, and we were just oh, I don't think we're salvaging this one.
Was it good though? Did you have a nice time?
The first hour and a half maybe was really, really funny. It was a bit glitchy, but funny. And then, you know when Simon gets bored, when he stops understanding something and he just doesn't engage anymore?
No, he doesn't care.
That kind of happened, and then we just made no progress. But the opening was really good. There was tons of stuff in it.
All right, I'll check it out. I think we should check it out. It seems like it might be worth a shit video or a shit stream. Who knows? Okami finally hits fucking PC, I guess, because this is a very famous classic game.
Yeah, did you ever play it?
No, I never did.
Because everyone says that it's just the best thing ever made.
Since sliced bread, yeah, on PS2. It was a long time ago. I think people had very, very fond memories of this from before. It was a very unique looking game, and yes, the one with the wolf, Steve. Steve says it was all. Steve says it's all right.
It was all right.
Steve says, meh, all right.
It wasn't Call of Duty World War II.
It's Fallout 4 VR. I mean, fucking, can you imagine trying to play that game in VR? That would take a long time. But for those of you who want to do that, that sounds pretty cool, doesn't it? Spellforce 3, we played this. This was quite a game. The version we got, do you remember the early version we got?
Oh no,
where you started with nothing, no equipment on. And
we got
so
a slightly buggy.
Because you had no skill points, you had 2 swords, but you couldn't use them so I was punching stuff to death. Remember that?
Yeah.
Whew. So we didn't really get a fair whack of it.
Man, so we did some more videos on it and actually continued them playing this at home. There was just enough of the story that
to keep you
I was
interested.
You know what? I kind of want to find out what's going on here.
Okay.
They hooked me in. Actually, played more because.
Well, we might have to give that a go because it's on Steam Spy's top list. I saw
Spellforce 3.
Yeah, 17.
Bam.
So it's there, and Gang Beast is at 16.
Really?
Yeah.
No, we'll have to go back to Gang.
So it is quite new gamey. So obviously we're into December now. Orbis VR, the first fully realized MMO designed. I mean, I've seen people playing what's that VR game? VR Chat. I mean, I saw a bunch of really funny and really awkward gifs of and stuff around VR Chat.
Yeah, it's a bit.
I feel like it's one of those things though where you play it for 2 hours and there'll be 1 minute of something interesting and funny that happens, and the other hour of will just be cringy, awkward, weird shit.
Yeah,
that makes you quite uncomfortable.
Yeah, exactly.
Orbis VR. I don't know. I mean, Martin and Strippin own it, so I think that's all you need to know. Apparently, it's a really good VR game. I should flag this up. I mean, I really have never used the Oculus Rift or anything VR stuff, but yeah, I probably won't. Getting Over It with Bennett Foddy. What a legend! Best game of 2017. We played it a little bit last week.
Yeah,
it's
a
game.
God.
Opus Magnum. I've talked about this. I've enjoyed it. It's a very nerdy game, but man, it's been really satisfying. I did one this morning. I actually did one this morning.
Okay.
I could show you what I did this morning if you want. LA Noire VR version.
Oh, some of the videos I've seen of this, like there was one that I don't know. I think I was in a funny mood, but had me just like crying with laughter. It just tickled me so much. Like actually just like literal tears coming out of my eyes as I watched.
Well, do you remember what it was?
It was just this like dumb, like I think it was like about 2 to 4 minutes long. LA Noir. Just go to videos. It'll be on YouTube. It'll probably be one of the like top rated ones.
This is only 3 minutes.
Maybe try that.
All right, who knows what this is?
Oh, I think this is it. But yeah, can we get like the audio in here?
Steve's not getting no audio. Have I got it muted, Steve, or something? Right. I don't think so. What's this? No.
Can you hear my computer? Hello.
We're really well set up here, guys. Not now for helps. All right, you see if you can find that. What else is in here? Oh God. Nico Powder OVA. So OVA is like original video animation. So I'm assuming this isn't actually.
Okay.
Is this just a video?
Right, we can get.
Is it just a movie of anime? An anime movie, a streaming anime movie
with sexy maid girls.
Yeah, I mean, how is this on here on?
You can watch
best releases of. It's literally a movie, and it's £24. How is this best selling? Very positive. Who's bought this? My friends now look at me in disgust. Thank you for the movie. It's free to watch on anime streaming websites. What is this?
How much do you like anime maids, Lewis?
I mean, I love anime maids.
Well,
who doesn't love anime
for
maids?
£24,
an hour of movie.
You can have an hour of. Wow, that's an expensive movie.
Do you reckon that these people all got it because of they got free keys from a Kickstarter or something? I don't know. Is it actually good? Am I an idiot? Like, who knows? Let's just finish this off. Tokyo Xanadu EX Plus. I feel like I don't have any respect for this list anymore now, though. Do you know what I mean? This is what's best selling on Steam.
We've got quite far through it.
I feel like Bridge Constructor Portal. This is right up here on the Steam Spy.
That's number 2 on Steam Spy.
Yeah, so we should
might even be playing that later.
Probably should check that out today. Well, we've got an hour and a half left, Tom. What are we going to do? And then we've got Farmer's Dynasty, which looks fucking amazing.
Really thought you were going to go with a different A word there.
I mean, look at this. This looks like gold dust. Sips has already got it.
I'd play it. Is it
He's
multiplayer?
Involved. No, single player only. But full controller support. It's like a kind of a shit version of Farming Sim. Can you guys hear that? Is that from outside? There's like some music playing. Is it in Queen's Square?
Is it like someone in a car?
It must be. I think it was just coming out of someone's window. Jesus Christ, who does that? And then obviously they are billions. Right, we're done. All right, what's your video?
Okay. You ready?
Yeah.
Are we ready, Steve?
This is obviously someone has clipped this. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God.
You can put in an expense claim.
Phelps, badge 1247.
Not now, Phelps.
Why are you just staring at me like that?
You look fine.
Bring me a confession, young folks. This is your chance.
I mean, it's really nicely done in a way, isn't it? Like, this is just VR games in a nutshell, though, isn't it?
Tell me you're insured. Not now. I got paperwork coming out of my ass.
Los Angeles finest, huh? God help us all.
Oh my god. This is just pure.
Get back in there and raise some lumps, boy. I need a confession.
Oh, the dab at the end.
Oh,
Magnificent. Magnificent. There you go. Like, thanks, YouTube, for that. Whoever did that on YouTube. Credit where it's due.
oh.
All right. We're going to have a little break because I need to get a cup of tea after that hot mess. We'll be back
mess.
after 5 minutes, and then we're actually going to start Steamy Sundays, whatever day it is, with me and Tom. And we're going to play all the games on Steam Trending. And that's the goal. One day it'll be done. And oh my god, so many games I've got played now. Look at this. I've got like 30 games I want to play just from fucking. Jeez, who knew there were this many games? I didn't.
There's a lot of games.
Who knew? Right, we are going to be back in 5. See you then. Ooh, hello everyone. How are you guys doing? I'm just trying to buy a copy of Bridge Constructor Portal so I can play it. But it says, according to your records, you already own one or more of the items included in the cart. If purchasing for yourself, you will not receive an extra copy of Bridge Constructor. What? I don't own this game, so I'm confused. Oh, everyone who purchases the Bridge Constructor Portal will receive the original Bridge Constructor for free. Oh, is that the problem? I think I might already own Bridge... Oh, I see. It's because I already own Bridge Constructor, which is a different game, apparently. I wonder if that was in like a previous bundle or something. Bridge Constructor. Yes, that is already in my library. It is from 2013. Steve says me and Duncan may have played it. Looks like it was in some sort of bundle. Anyway, I'm back. Tom's gonna be back in a sec. Hope you guys are all doing good out there and enjoying your Sunday. Hope you're having a nice weekend. Be able to chill out and stuff. Man, I can't believe I put together such a big list of games that I want to play over the last an hour and a half. It's nuts. I didn't even realise. There's like literally 30 games here. Oh god. I don't know how I'm ever going to get around to playing all of these either. But there we go. It's good to have some games to play so I don't play WoW and Hearthstone too much at home. Right. Let's do this. I'm assuming this is like authorized by Valve, right? This isn't going to be. I probably do need some sound, Steve. Yeah, I suppose that would have been a good idea to do that in the break. But all right, Steve. Steve, you're up. Fix my computer. This is why I have a man. Please help. Send help. Have we had any donations come in today, Steve? People can donate to this stream. A guy called Silence Hands donated $25 this morning at 8:20 with hashtag #FuckLewis in his tag. I mean, what? Why are people donating at like weird times? I don't understand. Who was streaming at 8 o'clock this morning? Or was it yesterday morning? Maybe yesterday. Oh, it might be a Nilesy thing. Oh, here we go. The Only Jevons says, what are the odds on an IRL stream with you guys going to Bunnings in Australia? You have to get Hat Films involved. I want to see you guys overhype it. Hashtag Australian Pom. Hashtag Bunnings Snags. Hashtag Bunnings Deals.
Do you know what dates you're going to?
We're leaving here on the 27th. And we get to Australia on like the 1st, I think,
Okay.
of February.
How long are you gone for? Like, is it like 23 days?
And we're
or
back on the 21st.
something? First. Okay.
So we're gone for 2 weeks.
Cool.
So
Yeah.
we'll have to find something.
Yeah, I might take a little holiday
Okay.
during that time as well.
Mm.
I might
You
go
should
over to the Sphere Den.
Yes. You might have to stay here and stream every day. Keep up the streaming. You know. Steam's still 45 behind on
Oh yeah.
streaming
the-
Saturdays, Sundays,
things.
whatever days we're doing our stream.
Man, sorry I'm coughing so much.
Yes. Okay, let's play this. So the first question is, do you want to be reassigned as Chief Custodian for the Aperture Science Vehicle Hurdling Initiative?
Wait, are we not doing
Bridge Constructor Portal. We're starting with Bridge Constructor Portal. Would you like... Is there another position available?
should we both play this at once? I've got it as well.
Incinerator Inspector. Oh. Awkward. So you want to be reassigned as Chief Custodian for the Aperture Science? Is there another position available? Incinerator Inspector? No way. Oh, cool. Is this the game? I don't really want to be the
Wait,
chief
are we live?
custodian. We are live.
Oh.
Tom.
Oh, okay. I thought because Steve was in here, we were.
No, we've been live for some time.
Oh.
I'm just enjoying this, actually. Is this the game? Is this the whole game? Or Incinerator Inspector, right? This is what it is. Incinerator Inspector 2018? Is it 2018 now?
Yeah, I'm going to fire it up as well then.
Bridge Constructor.
Some people keep asking. Yes, this shirt is for sale. It's on the Yogscast store. Go to www.yogscaststore.com/buy Tom's t-shirt.
Okay. I'm required by protocol to conduct an interview with you. It will contain one question. Are you ready? What is the question going to be? The question... Okay. Will a body fall slower through warm air? Try out and send me a smoke signal. Is he going to incinerate me as well for being a smart ass? So you have to be careful not to be incinerated for being a smart ass. What would you do if life gave you lemons? I'd make life take the lemons back, or
Yeah.
I'd make lemonade. Good thinking. Apparently that's going to get me.
Yeah, it's the.
This is Incinerator Simulator?
That's a reference to Cave Johnson.
Oh, I see. I'd make
When
life
life-
take the lemons back.
When life gives you lemons, make life take the lemons back. We don't want lemons. We want science. I don't know, whatever he says.
Man, I really enjoyed Portal 2 back in the day. It was a really good game. Hooray! I made it. I was only like the 15th in the queue.
Yeah.
So we're building bridges, right? To... Oh my god, it's like...
Oh yeah, the actor that played Cave Johnson died, didn't he?
Oh, really?
I think so. I think I heard that was a thing.
Okay. So do we send bridges through portals? Or is it just... Is this just Bridge Constructor only? I mean, there must be portals, right, in this?
Yeah.
Oh dear.
Got the black lung.
The black lung.
Got the black
Remove
lung.
all
Pa.
existing... This was what someone built previously. This is just embarrassing. Let's get rid of this crap. All right. And then we build new ones, I guess. So... Build. Aperture Science
Next,
Convertible
we will
Scaffold
supplant a
Planks.
new construction.
What are you doing? Are you playing the same game?
Yeah.
Are you ahead of me? Or are you on exactly the same screen?
I imagine we're pretty close.
Did you skip the tutorial?
No, I aced it.
Oh, you just clicked through it. You're supposed to incinerate yourself a few times, Tom. That's the rules. Dem's the rules. I guess we probably want to put some struts here as well. There we go. All right. Oh, we have to convert this from scaffold to roadway. There we go. Didn't Sips play a whole bunch of this on stream? I remember. I mean, I've seen a lot of like...
Just regular Bridge Constructor.
I've seen a lot of GIFs on Reddit of... also, are you on the GIFs or GIFs side of things? Just to check.
GIFs or GIFs?
Yeah.
Let a test vehicle run over your bridge
Is
to
it
test
animated GIF or animated GIF?
It's a GIF.
It is a GIF, yes.
Okay,
but
I was worried.
just wanted I wanted to find out.
Oh,
Because of giraffe, right?
a giraffe.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a GIF. It's a GIF.
It does stand for graphical, which is, yeah, graphical.
Jaffical.
It's not graphical. But I can see
Graphical.
where hold thing on a yellow hinge point until moving mode is activated. Well, then drag it. Alright, okay. Very straightforward. Let's build some
overcome
supports.
obstacles. You will often. This roadway leads uphill.
Okay. And now we've got to do a vehicle ramp for hurdling to the exit. A classic thing in Bridge Simulator.
Okay.
This tutorial is fairly kind of like awkward. Do you know what I mean?
Very
Yeah.
good. Now build the supports
Kind of like
underneath.
Build the supports underneath.
Excellent. The first bridge is ready.
all right.
Now we will construct
Okay.
a vehicle ramp for hurdling to the exit.
Okay, hurdle to the exit. We can do this. Right. You.
Oops. Wow, I'm fucking this up. This is okay. There we go.
Have you been a bridge boy?
This is a menu, right? What do I need to know? Oh,
This is a
fuck
menu.
tutorials. Man, so they basically rebuilt Bridge Constructor with a Portal theme.
Yeah. They just took that engine, but I've heard it is gooder.
So there's definitely going to be portals I have to go through, right?
Yeah. I think at the moment they're just getting you clear on
And there's 60 levels, is that?
place the things, be the guy.
What are we doing here? Are we racing to complete this game? How are we doing this? How's this game? Oh, there you go. Look, portals. We finally got portals, Tom. They got
On
put
level
them in.
3.
1.
They'll put them in. Look, there you go. Bam.
Blammo.
Any vehicle that
Oh.
enters one side of the port, your rapid
Okay.
progress has demonstrated that even the simplest employees can doodle a bridge.
Man, I've wanted a new
Our
Portal game, and who
expert
knew
drivers handle the
that this was the
complex
newest
physics
Portal
of
game?
navigating
We are
through
playing.
portals.
This is what Valve this is what's happened to Valve now. Do you see what I mean? They no
They-
longer make Portal games. They just allow people to.
Other people to do the portals.
I
for
reckon
them.
Gabe probably likes this though. Gabe's probably looking at this thinking, "Oh man, it's pretty fun." It's not Quake, but you know, it's pretty chill. Oh God, Thomas, the death.
The Plague Lord.
Very good.
All right, so we're gonna use
Testing procedure requires
gonna use
that this test
suspension
will not
cables,
allow supporting
right?
the bridge from below.
multi-purpose super cable consists of tightly rolled
However,
shower
we
curtains
can
that can be
use the
stretched over a
construction
long distance.
attachment points above
So we
to
want to use
suspend the
super
bridge with
cables for
aperture
these. So
science
these
multi-purpose
aperture science
super cables consist
super
of tightly
cables.
rolled shower
They got
curtains
down better
and
be.
can be
What are
stretched
you
over
doing?
long
Are
distances.
you not reading the tutorial at all?
Yeah, no, I'm reading the tutorial.
That doesn't look right. You're supposed to use the super cables, Tom.
Oh, I'm not really reading the tutorial then, I guess.
Thomas.
It's okay.
Right.
Super cable. Bam. I just thought like using a little box would be.
Perfect.
Oh.
Now send the vehicle through the portal. Don't worry.
So,
These
I have died.
intradimensional gates have been proven
still have no
completely
in-game
safe
volume
for
at all.
custodial
No.
staff.
But we're not going to worry about that because I'm sure I'm not missing out on much. Is GLaDOS doing the talking?
GLaDOS is talking.
Is she? She doing
She
the
is
full,
saying,
full voiceover?
Oh,
To
please
protect
note,
valuable
you have
testing
failed.
apparatus, vehicle
Congratulations.
drivers are not permitted to make
Ah.
contact with the your employee photo will
I can
be
hear your
provided
audio.
in the vehicle driver's cause of death form in the event of your failure.
In the
This is
event
much
of your
better,
failure.
being able to hear her talking.
Hear her have
This
a little,
really this really makes it come to life.
have a little chat to you. Okay, so right, we're building the thing, and then some cables.
Yeah, some cables.
So like, I reckon like this. Look,
You are disgusting.
how
What
could
kind
that-
of a build is that?
How could this ever fail? I think we're going to be fine. Oh,
It's a little bit
of stress.
little bit
but
rocky.
We did it.
Yep. Okay. You did well.
Multiple pairs of portals
Okay.
can exist at the same time. One of them is leading to a deadly laser field.
Oh,
It appears red to discourage casual contact. I am registering an increased heart rate and galvanic skin response, obviously due to the fact that you are not able to tell which portal will lead the vehicles into the lethal deadlock.
so
To compensate
okay.
for your lack of clairvoyant abilities, we will alter the
Oh.
portal's spectral radiance.
What?
Huh? Oh, okay, right. They've
From
they've
now
linked
on,
the colors.
interlinked portals will always have matching colors.
Perfect.
All right, you carry on plodding.
So need to get through the red portal. Easy.
These early game missions you should have no difficulty with.
Oh, don't say that. That means I'm definitely gonna goof it. Is there like is there no build? Oh, we do have a cache at the top. So we go through blue and not that one. Then this guy. And maybe I don't even
You could
need
have a little
to,
ramp.
I might not even need to join up.
God, but then it's like dangling.
Yeah, a dangler.
It's not. That could be dangerous.
Could be, but I think
You think it'll be fine? Let's watch this go.
maybe.
Down you go.
Oh,
Fuck. You didn't make those into roadways.
I didn't make them into roadways. Why? I don't like that. Why don't you just have a roadway
I don't know.
thing instead?
Why do you have to upgrade them?
That's weird. This is
It's
weird.
a little bit unusual, isn't it? Feels like you don't need it.
Oh,
Congrats.
blammo.
That was a lot easier than you had anticipated.
Send a convoy. Oh,
You
okay.
used to deliver all of them.
Oh, I guess because like it gets like heavier.
Is that just to like? Is that because you need to like?
Convoy boys. Convoy. Okay, this is all going
Fine.
fairly well.
This test chamber only has construction attachment points at the start and end of the roadway. In such cases, the bridges must be we
Okay,
provided
right,
two
build.
bridges as structural reference.
Build regular bridges. Okay, I played enough Bridge Constructor that there is no way that this could ever go wrong. I'm pretty sure. And then you just kind of like do some of these.
Are you just copying their design?
Well, it's kind of like, you know, a lot of bridges actually use this as like their sort of like design because it's structurally very sound.
Yeah, but I mean, you need like anchors. Kind of. Triangles is the strongest shape, I guess.
Oh, that isn't going to be a strong shape. Here we go. Yeah, man, triangles. What is your favorite shape? Is it a triangle?
It is probably like a pie
Pie
shape.
shape.
Yeah,
Or like a circle with like a thing out of it.
like a fat cylinder, like a short fat cylinder.
Like a coin.
No, like a big coin, like a pie,
Okay.
like a very specific. It's a very specific shape.
Sort of like a manhole cover.
No, thicker than that. Like a thick manhole cover, and smaller than that. Like a pie.
Okay. So, okay,
It doesn't
sure.
need to be like anything else. Yeah, I mean it is a manhole cover, is a cylinder, a short fat cylinder, I'm guessing.
Wait, we almost done goofed. I see people. They knew what was coming. A manhole cover, sure. Okay. Why not?
A chode.
A chode. That's your favourite shape.
Not really.
A chode.
Well, it's not a bad shape. Right, convoy it.
Convoy.
So they're all very safe, these. The bridges aren't falling apart.
Oh, that was taking a bit of stress though.
Because you see these I used to see these GIFs on Bridge Constructor where basically they were built so only one truck could get over it, and it fell down.
Yeah.
The bridge falls down as it's going over it and like gets catapulted by a bit of broken bridge across the last
Please
bit.
note the closed
But yeah,
doors
they'd make them
before
absolutely
the
like
exit.
ridiculous. It flips around and destroys the whole thing, but somehow manages to land at the end, and you're like, okay, that's certainly
At
a
least
work of
one
engineering.
vehicle must press the blue Aperture Science One Touch Super button to open the door to the exit.
Oh,
Vehicle paths may cross when there are several portal pairs. But please don't to compensate for a
okay.
broad range of applicability, the enrichment.
Sure.
The advice for this test chamber is as follows. Build a near slice to the edge of the exit.
oh, GLaDOS.
Very simple.
Cool. Good to thanks. Okay, so we're starting to get slightly more complicated bits now, but I don't think it's still very complicated at all, is it?
I imagine we'll probably be fine. Maybe.
Which way do you want to do this? See what I mean? Do you want to go into the bottom blue or the top blue? See what I'm saying? You could drive straight into the bottom blue and then come down.
Oh, I could, couldn't I? Maybe that would make more sense.
Or you could go drive into the top blue and then come out. See what I mean? Which way do you want to angle it?
I don't know. I just want to see if like this kind of works. Are they going to decapitate themselves?
Yes. Oh no, it's fine.
I could raise that bit up a little, and then.
Okay, then you need.
See, that bit is definitely not long enough.
Right. So he needs. I mean, he doesn't need like super speed.
So just get a little bit of.
A little bit of bridge out there for him to land on.
Oh yeah, because I can legit just do it like that.
And then fortify those up a little bit with some structure.
And just make some little triangles in a bit of a wonky shape. But we're doing this kind of gonzo.
Yeah, we're just winging it.
And
You need to make them into.
why not? Let's have a wire there.
You need to have those floor panels be actual floor.
That is very true. That is going to always trip me up.
Right, so we don't want to decapitate our trucks, but okay, that's good. This is legit.
So I moved the decapitator
To there, so he now
into
decapitates himself there instead.
a different decapitator.
Yeah, you don't need half of that bridge, do you? Really?
We can try the convoy, but I think the convoy's gonna schemaz itself by here.
Why? They're all gonna decapitate themselves. Is that just inevitable?
Yeah. That's fine. We have loads of applicants.
I don't think it's schemazing itself. It's fine. Oh, you think it's gonna eventually damage the bridge too much?
It just depends on like how it's bounced. If it's like stressed when like another car comes down, it might be okay.
None of them hit each other, which is fine. None of them have got like
What the hell happened there? I guess that was just a bit bouncy. Last car.
So they got damaged, but they're actually fine.
10 out of 10 vehicles delivered. That's all that matters.
Next level. How many have we got? So it says there's something like 80 or something?
80
I
levels.
saw something like that, yeah. Is that
Remember that vehicles will maintain their speed when driving through a portal. As you can see, it will need a lot of speed to hurdle the middle wall.
Perfect.
Zoom, kablamo.
The
Sure.
Enrichment Center would like to remind you that the entire vehicle must reach the exit to earn a positive mark on your testing. For other critical testing anecdotes, please refer to the Library of Best Practices, which is...
Cool.
Library of best practice. I don't think we need that. Do you think we need that?
No, what is this thing that's been built like crap? Can't you just make a tiny little ramp? Instead of all
Do you
this
reckon we
extra
should?
shit, yeah, then it can just fucking catapult through.
Because we can save ourselves a bit of cash money. That'll
I
hold.
reckon that'll probably hold. Just give it a go.
Oh, it might need to be up a bit. I think they're going to dink into the bottom.
Well, you're not wrong.
They dumb dinked.
Let's see if we can get it up.
Maybe just one. Maybe one is fine.
I mean, I feel like that'll work, right?
I
like
hope so.
It's not getting really a lot of speed, though, is it? Do you know what I mean? Like, it feels like we need more speed.
Yeah, maybe we need to come down more. Okay, right. We can do this. Right, stop.
Although, you know, like, it shouldn't matter, should it? In a sense, because that might.
Oh.
Yeah, let's go for that.
Let's just see. Let's see what happens here. Although they're gonna lose speed here. They're gonna chonk. Fuck.
It's even slower, isn't it? We need a very straight line ramp where they're not going to lose any speed. Oh my god.
Go through the portal again.
Of course.
That is insanity, Steve.
That's what we want to do.
Uh,
Genius, Steve. That's what we want. We want a double portal.
is that?
Okay, so we need a double portal jump.
Oh.
Or just a single jump on the very smooth.
There we go. And then we
thought
just
could do that.
then we
just
just build a
a
bit
nice landing bay.
out here.
Yeah, it doesn't need too much, does it? Keep it small. See, this is how I feel about. Oh god, it was a really close one. That sneeze. This is how I feel about my builds, right? On like when I'm playing games, like for example, when you're playing a puzzle game like this, right, where it doesn't tell you have to like not spend any money, but it kind of implies that you're a bit wasteful.
Yeah.
At the end. Like, for example, you're automatically thinking, okay, I want to minimize my costs here.
Oh shit.
That was fine. Convoy that, baby.
I think that it's gonna fucking burst.
What, you think what's going to burst?
We should have had like a wire going from there to there to take a bit of that extra strain.
Extra strain.
Because
You
if
think,
that
like-
strut breaks on the first one,
Oh, I see. It's taken a bit of...
oh god.
Oh, it's already fucked.
See, none of those guys died, but
They didn't make it. Let's move on to the next one. Do you know what? See, this is the thing, right? This is the choice you have. Again, like, so this game gives you multiple choices. First of all, it lets you spend less money to build something that works. And then it gives you the choice of trying to run a convoy.
do the
And so if you're going to
harder-
do like a really, really cheap one, like we've done here, to get just one through, you can't then use that for the convoy. If you built something that was more robust, it would be cost more, but then you'd be able to do the convoy.
Yeah.
And so it's like one of those things where you can't
Please
necessarily
note
do everything.
that
balancing
this
act.
test
But you can
chamber's
choose.
exit Is very near the top.
And I feel it's optional.
The
You know, if you're going to build
vehicle
something
drivers
which
will need speed
can just
and
get one
crossing paths
through.
to
Yeah,
complete
yeah,
this test
exactly.
on your behalf.
And
And sometimes you'll think, actually, you know, I'll build a robust one here to get the whole convoy
Yeah.
through. It depends what you want to build.
I guess that's the challenge. You know, you want to play it so you can get everything through.
I like that.
Then there must be
Leaving
achievements
you
or
applicant 9723.
quests to do it
Yeah,
for
yeah.
each
Off
under a
applicant
certain level.
9723, please submit a sporadic encouragement request form 274 days prior to testing.
Man, I like these little sides, man. It just really makes you want to play Portal again. It's a little bit like how Hearthstone makes you want to play WoW again.
Oh, there's
This makes
enough
me
little
wanna play-
references. You see a character or a creature, and you're like, "Oh, I remember that guy."
Yeah, I would like to kill some of those over and over again. Yeah, the only Jevons. There's a chance that we might possibly do a thing where we go and visit Bunnings. Why not? We should do that. We'll visit a Bunnings when we're in Australia. Why not?
Yeah, if you know.
I'll take a camera. I'm not guaranteeing that we'll film anything, but we might. I don't think we're going to stream from Bunnings. That does seem madness. But we might do a little vlog of it or something for you guys, or some special thing for maybe you guys at the stream. So yeah, if you want me to record anything special for you while I'm out there, maybe I can record special stuff and then I can play it on the stream.
Ooh.
Like special, like
So do you-
unedited highlights.
Do you
of
have
me being
anything
in Australia.
planned? Any fun things?
Nothing.
Because didn't you guys want to go and do the? When you go to New Zealand and you're going to go to Hobbiton? That's
yeah,
what I was trying to
yeah,
say.
we'll go to Hobbiton, definitely. Well, we can't not. That's like the only thing to do, isn't it?
Go to Hobbiton.
Yeah. Basically, we just all get very, like, I guess, like, the winter is long. And I wanted to, like, not be in England for the whole of February.
Yeah.
I was originally going to go skiing for a week. But, you know, RTX were like, do you want to come to Australia? So I was like, do you know what? That
I'd
doesn't
love
sound
to.
that bad. Oh, my God. So what, you now doing... Oh, so you've got infinite... how does this work?
I don't.
Oh, you can't go infinite, can you? Because you can't. You can never do that thing in Portal where you go infinite and then you catapult
Then
yourself.
bust out of it. Ooh.
Wow, you got a lot of air.
Oh. Wow, I really over-egged it on that
You
backup
did.
ramp. We might be able to do
Convoy
this.
this, yeah.
I think this is gonna collapse.
That ramp is that one is really unsteady, but it doesn't have to take too much heat, does it?
It just depends on like how much it's bouncing when something hits it. It's getting stressed.
It's made it, and now it's the back of the second ramp, which has to take
Ooh.
a few cars that are landing at the same time. No, Tom, fucking nailed it, boy. It was 47 degrees C in Sydney today. Holy what?
47 degrees.
You are kidding me. That is not true, and that is incredibly hot.
What happened there to incur like the wrath of God?
Sydney weather forecast. Well, what time is it now? 3 a.m. and it's 22.
Jeez.
No, it doesn't say that. It says it's 32. Maybe it was. No, it can't be right.
47 degrees C.
No,
Don't
no, it's
people
like-
like literally die?
That is. Oh God. Yeah. Sydney weather. City
At that
of
stage.
hot start. Fire bans issued. Oh no, it does say this. Look, 47.3 degree temperature.
Oh.
International tennis was cancelled. Steve said he was in 51 degree weather.
51 degrees. How do you?
You just don't
What
go
do you do?
outside.
You just die.
Just play video games. Watch streams. Right, keep it going, Tom. I think you'll do fucking solid here.
This chamber will
Oh.
include untested testing apparatus.
Untested
Previous tests
testing
have shown that
apparatus.
applicants who are more anxious about the increased complexity will take comfort in the following sounds. We can see from your biofeedback monitor that your mood has nearly improved to acceptable. The red,
Okay.
heavy-duty super colliding super button must be permanently pressed to hold the door open.
Cool. How do we do that? Press OK.
Okay.
There is also a vital apparatus vent.
All right. So there's a
When
button.
activated, it drops a weighted companion cube.
What? So we just have to drive
If
over a
you've been
button.
paying attention, the solution should be obvious.
Oh, so one
the
of the
case may
things needs
Good
to
luck.
have driven over that.
Berham says air conditioning and sleeping through much of the day, hence why I'm up at 3 a.m. Berham's actually up at 3 a.m. right now, sending us messages from Sydney. Holy crap.
Really?
Yeah. We'll see Berham when we're out there, hopefully. Person on the internet donated $10 and says, "Hey, Lewis, I'm really enjoying Opus Magnum. Holy shit, what a game. That feeling when you've done, and you think you've done an immaculate job, just to see a tiny bar on the left to the histogram, and you get back to another 8 hours tuning or reinventing a solution." Yeah. Oh my God. It's like, basically the way it works is a little bit like what I was talking about here. So in Opus Magnum, when you've built a solution to the puzzle, it shows you a histogram of whether yours was cheap or built in a small area compared to other players.
Like cheap, efficient.
Yeah. And usually you can't do all three. It has to either be cheap or be efficient or use a small area. You can't often build them in a tiny area without using expensive components.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Like stretchy grabbers and all sorts of stuff. Anyway, yeah, person on the internet, enjoy Magnum Opus. Man, I've been playing like one puzzle a day because it's all my brain can handle. And so I like load it up in the morning. I like do a puzzle, then I have a cup of tea and come in and stuff. Yeah, I've enjoyed it. But yeah, oh my God, well done. Now do it again. It's kind of, I don't know, like sometimes you have to. I guess like the problem is that these games aren't very good for someone who's like a real perfectionist because you'll never feel happy.
Oh.
But sometimes games are designed well enough that it doesn't really matter.
Yeah, you've achieved it in a way that is fine for you.
Yes. What are you doing here? Oh, I see. You're going up the ramp. So it's just ramping up.
Yeah, I think there's a logic here. I think they tried to throw me off earlier. Oh, no.
And
Okay.
that's all it is. Yeah.
And I wonder, actually, is this just madness?
How much do you need? So this is the thing, like, because you can test it over and over again.
Yeah, you can
You
remove
can
bits. And
conceivably like not add all this. You could just like do it with like a couple of supports and see if it works, and then like you can slowly. So is this literally this simple?
I think so.
Oops.
Close enough.
That's fine.
I don't mind if some of the people fall out. I think that's okay.
That's 120 degree Fahrenheit. Holy shit. Oh my God, my personal trainer's in chat. Hey, Lucy's personal trainer. Oh my god, what a guy. So that's like Terps' personal trainer now.
Really?
Terps is like going to my old gym,
He has the same personal trainer.
and he's got, well, I think he's got the friend of my personal trainer, but similar.
Oh.
Because he was like quoting stuff like, 'cause there's this big thing on the gym wall which says like, the best time to plant a tree was 20 years ago.
Nice.
The second best time is now.
Okay.
It's like a motivational thing.
Yeah,
right?
no, I get the sort of like the logic.
And
behind that.
so,
That makes sense.
you know, it's like it's like yeah, you're here in the gym, like improving yourself. Good for you. You know, it's not as good as if you started 20 years ago, but at least you're doing it now.
Yeah,
I don't think that's like I don't think that's like necessarily like that nice of a statement in a sense, because it kind of means that you've missed the opportunity. Do you know what I mean? You want to get fit? Why didn't you start doing that 10 years ago, you asshole? You know, look how much better you would be if you'd done that. Do you know what I mean? It's a little bit shitty, isn't it?
Yeah. No, I don't know. I think like I get the ethos.
I get it too.
It's mean, maybe, but
I know. Anyway, Terps is getting fit, man.
yeah, man, holy shit. Because was he on the keto?
He was, yeah, along with Duncan. They lost a
And
bunch of weight.
man, yeah, holy shit. Like he really kind of like slimmed down.
Yeah. Well,
like,
he had to. He was getting quite chunky.
Little skinny boy.
What was your news resolution? Was there one?
I want to, outside of, just live healthy, be a better human being type thing.
Plague boy.
Yeah, and then I got fucking ill, and so fuck that noise. No, I want to play more role-playing games. A new role-playing game every month.
Which one have you doing this month?
Well, at the end of December, we did Microscope.
What was that?
It's really good. Really fucking good.
Okay.
I think we'll record it at some point.
Okay.
I think it'll be fun. It's very easy. It's a games masterless role-playing game that requires zero prep.
Cool.
And it's kind of like a world building game. Like you cooperatively build this like timeline.
Oh my god. Some people are so weird at doing that though. Like Simon and Sips, when they get to world build, they just come up with the most mad things.
So
And if that's okay, then
yeah.
that's fine. But sometimes like that can be really disorienting for everyone.
Yeah, it gets
Because the world becomes fucking mental.
that definitely happens. But in turn, it's kind of fun. Also, you kind of like you set up parameters sort of at the beginning of the game about what is okay, what isn't okay. And so you know from the outset going in things that are happening. But at the beginning, we were playing it with Alex. And Alex loves talking animals. He loves talking animal movies.
Right.
Like, if there's a talking animal, cop dog, or things like that, he fucking adores.
Marley and Me. That's not. I don't think
That's like a little alien boy, isn't it? But so he added talking animals to this world that we were creating, and yeah.
That sounds really good.
And so yeah, we played this game, and it was fucking amazing. And it just because each person is like adding bits, and you can be adding you're building up a big timeline, but you can be adding stuff earlier in the timeline, later in the timeline, changing stuff around, and
Oh right.
it's very
And
good.
the implications are quite. Sounds good. All right, we'll do that. That's a games night to come.
And so I'm not sure if I'm allowed to use that again this year because it wasn't actually so it won't be a new one. I think I need to do a different one. But I've got a few lined up, some that I'm quite excited.
One a month is a very reasonable, steadily paced New Year's resolution.
Yeah, I thought
you only have to do 12 new games a year.
Yeah, and I must have 6 already that I'd like to do.
Okay.
And
Good.
So
fucking do it.
It's a very gentle thing to have to try and do. What's your New Year's resolution? Do you have one? Do you believe in New Year's resolutions?
What was mine? I don't really have one yet. I kind of have more like steady resolutions that happen over time. I usually like to put some fairly arbitrary numbers on them as well, like you said, like rather than just being very vague, like live better, because that doesn't ever go anywhere.
Yeah.
Like the best New Year's resolutions to have are ones where you can quantitative them. So you're like one a month, and then you can almost like check them off on a checklist, like bam, done. That was one of the things that was really satisfying about going through the bundle games in December. Was like, bam, I was checking stuff off. There's something quite satisfying about ticking things off.
Yeah.
And seeing that list complete and being like, wow, there we go, we did this, we achieved something.
We did these guys.
Yeah. So now I've got this list of games that I've made a list of here I'm going to play all these games in this untitled document. Sure, I might have to wait until some of them come on sale and stuff, and maybe next Christmas, because, next Christmas, all these games will be like 95% off. Do you know what I mean? Some of these might even be in the bundle, but at the moment, they're all full price, because they've just come off the minus 20, 30%. The games that came out in 2017, I think even in the Steam sale, were not that much of a discount. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. Like they're all kind of, I don't know, still very close to their full.
Yeah, and especially the ones that came out in the second half of the year, they won't almost be discounted at all. Because people like me will get to the end of the year and be like, oh, these are the games that I missed.
Yeah,
I'll buy them, even though it's late.
I think this is why they published their like best of list towards the end. Oh god.
Yeah, I mean it wasn't really best of as much as best selling. That's the thing, and so that doesn't necessarily cover the best of. Are you convoying this? You forgot to.
No. Also, I need to move that back.
You need to push that cube.
Yeah, that needs to. A cube has to drop here and get pushed onto that thing. Oh god.
Well, there can only be so many answers, right? This is very similar to the previous level.
Oh, I don't know.
Except you now have a puzzle.
So he needs to go.
What happens if they bump into...
Suspended ramp. Make a slide. Look up.
Oh. No, there's another... Right.
Oh, okay. Sneaky. Real sneaky, like. Okay, we got it. We fucking got it, Lewis.
You know what you're doing, do you?
Yeah.
I still am not sure what you're doing.
We got it.
I'm just going to trust in the Tom.
I like suspenders better than pipes.
One thing about this game, there's a lot of clicking, isn't there?
There is a lot of clicking.
It's a lot of left mouse button clicking. I feel like too much.
Can you not just like build in nowhere?
You could do suspended. Oh, I see. You don't actually have to get a truck over there.
No,
you just have to make the
that's
button
what I was
fall.
thinking it was going to be.
Right.
Right, it's a bit gonzo here, but
You think that's gonna fix
I
it?
don't know if that is going to hold though. We can try it. Oh, it's a wobbletron. I don't know how I feel about the wobbletron.
Well, it only has to divert a cube. Oh fuck.
Oh. Guys? Guys?
Well, that bridge was pretty bad.
Okay, right. We need more.
Sorry, so the problem is with me clicking, okay, is that I'm thinking I'm going to go home and play through 80 levels of this. My finger by the end is going to be like... I don't like games with too click heavy.
Too much clicking.
Too much left mouse button action. Because I got RSI when I was younger from playing like Heroes of Might and Magic and games that involved an incredible amount of left clicking.
A lot of clicks, yeah.
Because I feel like that's the only control of this game is left click, right? There's no... You don't right click. You left click and you double click. Do you know what I mean?
That's pretty much it.
I feel like at least they could have made right click remove stuff. But no, it's double click to remove stuff.
Yeah. Why isn't that a thing?
I mean, is that just because the controls have been remapped from iPad or something, or what? Or is this coming on iPad?
Oh, I think it
there a
is
reason for
on.
Tom!
What the hell? Why is my bridge
Not supported.
Fine. Right. Have a thing there. Have a thing there. This is bound to work. Oh, it's a mess.
It's dropping immediately.
Oh, shit. Is it?
I don't think it's connected to anything. That needs to... Yeah, so you need to just build that. You have to build that yourself. And then attach it to the other bit, the other anchor point beneath it. That orange bit.
Hopefully, I think that will work.
You think? All right.
As long as I can drive up that. We'll see.
Rimjob Roland says, Tom, I've been away for a while. What happened to your big bushy beard?
I had
getting
to cut
bushier.
it. I had to cut it off, but it is growing back. Like, pretty...
I mean, it was a bit of a bird's nest
It
before.
was a bit fucking big.
You did look like a kind of guy that jumps out of a bush and screams madly at people.
Yeah, well, in wearing a trench coat and nothing else.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm crazy!
Yeah. No, I need to get...
Do all of your bridge designs involve people smashing their heads on some sort of...
Apparently
roof?
so. I think that is a thing.
A bush boy.
A bush boy.
Tom the bush boy.
Do you think we've ticked this game off the list? Do
No,
we need
I
to-
think you keep fucking going, Tom. I'm enjoying this. How far can we get? Have you done 10 levels? Is that achieved? Did you just get achieved?
That is achieve. I did 10
I mean,
levels.
I think this is probably the right time to stop actually then in that case. Because I think because it's only going to get more hard and more complex. from here.
Yeah, and like it's
I feel like we've had a good taste of this. I feel like I want to complete it. And maybe I will. But
bizarre.
so now is this basically the end of the tutorial at this point, and now it just throws you into the harder levels?
I assume so.
So yeah, it's the 11 out of 60.
You've
Okay.
Vehicle seen
So
by
yeah,
turrets
80.
targeting
we
laser
made it,
are marked
what,
for disqualification,
18% of the way through.
followed by rapid
Yeah, like it's only
disassembly.
like what $6.99 or something game anyway. It's not
Yeah,
like
yeah.
a huge
That's
price
pretty
game.
good.
It's like you get it done and done dusted. I don't know whether there's going to be like mod levels and stuff because that's the thing with
Oh,
Opus Magnum. There's a
them-
bunch of like mod levels.
I'd be really surprised if they didn't have that because they love that shit in these kind of games.
Yeah. There you go. We ticked a thing off the list, Tom. We've
Okay,
done
so
it.
do we need to keep like a notepad or like a document
Yeah, I'll make one in Paint.
in Paint?
Yeah. How about you, mate? You can draw a little. We'll do it in Paint, okay? And you can draw a little picture of each game that we played as you remember it, and then we'll give it a review out of 10. How about that? We'll review it ourselves.
Okay, right.
Okay. So,
Oh god, in Paint.
and then we'll be able to have like. Okay.
Okay.
So draw.
Right, so
Make a little grid.
Oh, I was going to be a bit more like sort of abstract on
No,
this.
okay, fine. You do it like this. This is good. And then I'll put the pictures into a Google Drive. How about that? I'll make a Google Doc.
Okay,
And then-
perfect.
We will keep track of the games. We'll review them, and you can draw a little picture of what you see the game being in your head. Like,
Sure. Okay, this sounds good.
okay, while I put it in the
Um,
Google Doc.
Outline.
All right, you got this. We got this.
Uh,
New Google Sheet. It's going to be called. What's it called? Steaming Saturdays, probably.
something.
Because it
one
will
of
be
those.
Saturdays. I think it'll be Saturdays from next week. By the way, we are playing Civ tomorrow at 2. Are you going to be in that or not? I don't know.
No, I think it got super filled up,
Okay, cool.
and a bit like olives.
Too many olives?
No, just some people love olives. Have you ever been to like a pub or a restaurant or something, and there's been olives, a little thing of olives, and some people love eating olives. Whereas I can really take olives or leave olives. So I usually will let other people enjoy olives that love olives, and I feel the same way about Civ. Some people fucking love playing Civ, whereas I'm a bit like, I can take it or leave it. And so when there's a big rush of when a Civ game's announced that we're doing one, I'm like, you know what? The people that really love Civ, why don't you play some Civ?
You enjoy yourselves.
You go to town.
You enjoy yourselves.
Do the thing.
Price. We paid $6.99 for it. Price we paid for it. $6.99. Tom's MS Paint. What's our review? You've got to give it a review in one word. One word review.
All right.
No, I feel like that's going to be our review. We need to have it needs to be a Paul reference.
I think it needs to be. I think we need more than one word.
Right. Okay. It needs to be like. It needs to be like. It can't be all right. Maybe more than one word, but it needs to be like like from like the Portal 2 song or something like that. You know what I mean? Like meme. It needs to be like a meme reference. Like what's like the song "Still Alive." you know,
We gave their lemons back.
lemons. Yeah. It's like lemonade. There you go. There's one more review. Lemonade.
Lemonade.
How's that?
They're going to be quite cryptic, and we're going to have to remember later on what we
Yeah.
what we said about the things.
Portals of people. Lemons. Too much dicking. Lemons out of 10. 7 out of 10 lemons. I think that actually makes sense to me. 7 out of 10 lemons. Okay, that's our review. 7 out of 10 lemons. Okay, thank you, chat. I like that.
7 out of 10 lemons. That's
Yeah, this was a triumph. I don't know if it's a triumph. I would give it 7 out of 10 lemons, I think. It's a 7 out of 10 lemons game, right?
yeah.
Lemon out of 10.
7 out of 10.
Lemons out of 10. I'm changing it.
I think that's
Thank you,
probably
chat. Lemons out of 10.
probably
Cool.
all right.
I think that's the review. And then we'll put your MS Paint in, and then we'll move on to the next one. And we'll have a Google Doc for it. Oh my God, your little fucking dude in the car's really good. I love it. It looks like professional. Right, what do we want to play next? What's actually next on steamspy? SCP Secret Laboratory, Tom. And it's free, even better.
Free to play.
It's free.
Oh shit! I bet.
Let's get this installed. Do you
Okay.
want to install it? Or shall I? While you're doing the.
I'll happily SCP it up.
Do you know what
Right.
SCP is?
So yeah, it was actually you that showed me SCP originally.
In the first place.
I remember a long time ago. Do you not? Can you physically not rotate stuff? Oh, here we go. Shit. Rotate by 90. Fuck me, it's not fucking Photoshop, is it?
No, you can't rotate stuff. He's just gonna have to be straight.
Oh, I would have built it at an angle then. Fine. Okay. Right. Well. God.
I see what you mean, but no, you couldn't have done it at an angle because you can't do boxes at an angle.
Okay. Oh shit. Actually, I need.
What?
Sorry. This will make sense.
Oh, he needs to be about to be decapitated.
Bonk.
Nice.
There we go. Right.
That is Bridge Constructor Simulator 2018 Portal in a nutshell. Right, save it on M Drive. Staff. Fucking Tom.
Everyone's gonna see my nudes.
A new folder.
Here we go. Right. New folder.
Steaming.
Steaming
Just put steaming.
stuff.
And then put it in as one underscore bridge
Portal.
bridge portal.
Bridge. Constructor.
Okay, and then I'll put it in the Google Drive. Cool. Good job, Tom.
We did it.
That's number one.
Tom's
done.
Poetry. Did I actually have a folder called Tom's Poetry? I don't
Tom's-
think I did.
Tom's Poetry. That does seem weird. Oop. Fuck! I accidentally made a chart in Google Docs.
No, I don't. I don't have a thing called Tom's Poetry. You made a chart.
Yeah. So this is the sorry. I didn't mean to make it, but it's good. So look, rank when we played it, number 2. Price we paid, $6.99. Oh fuck! I fucked the chart up now. I made it. Lemons out of 10, everyone. Price we paid, lemons out of 10. We can make a chart later. Cool. We done it, and then I'll put your image in from the thing. Stuff.
Are you going to turn this into
Tom.
when we complete it? Are you going to make a PowerPoint presentation with charts and graphs, and we can look back at the happy memories of everything that we did?
It's far too big, Tom. It needs to be a lot smaller than this.
You not scale it down?
There we go. There we go, like that. That
Yeah,
looks
that's
fine,
nice.
right? And then, we'll just make this like this. There we go. Okay, and they'll all be like this big. All right.
Great.
Are we all okay? Is everyone okay with this? This is the format that we're going with
Okay.
for Steaming Sundays. Okay.
So are we skipping an awful round of PUBG?
I feel like we should do PUBG, but let's do it. Let's put it off because it's not going anywhere on that Steam. It's not going anywhere on the Steam Spy trending list, is it?
We're gonna have
Whereas
to.
SCP Secret Lab might drop off.
Oh, that's true. But surely that's what we want. If we're playing tactically, we want to play.
I
kind
kind
of
want to play it though, because I think you'll be scared by it.
Oh man, I 100% will be. See, there are a lot of DLCs that you can buy for this.
Oh, can you? Right. I don't think we want to buy any of the DLCs. Please.
Okay. Right. The presented game is still in public beta. You may experience connection problems, many other bugs. It isn't recommended to use find match option. Wait, is this multiplayer?
Maybe. No, online multiplayer. Yeah, looks like it.
Oh,
Okay,
well,
we
we've
can
got to
both
do it
play.
together then.
Well, absolutely. If it's multiplayer, there's no choice. We have to play
if we
together.
can do it.
Otherwise, I feel like I want to watch you play. It's kind of like my perverted voyeurism. I feel like just...
No, we'll do it together. No tutorial, barrel in, because you...
No,
so
I mean,
back-
for some of the single-player games, I feel like I'm up for just watching you give it a go and ham your way up with it.
But if we can do multiplayer,
We should definitely 100% do multiplayer. Yeah.
then I think that makes sense.
And sometimes if I know the game, then I'll play it and you can watch. But mostly, I think it's going to be. Do you want to launch a dedicated server, or are we going to join?
So I'll create a game.
By default, the server will be set up only for your friends. If you
Okay,
wanna
that's fine.
Set up a public server. You have to contact him on his actual email address.
His
Did you
email
see that?
address.
Hey, guy that's making this game, can you help me set up a server?
Oh god, I'm not excited for this.
Right.
So, what's your favorite SCP then? Do you want to explain to people what SCP is if they're not familiar with SCP?
Okay, Steve, can we just get a mute quickly on the sound here?
Is it too
Because
spooky?
it's spooking me out and putting me off. Now, SCP is a website, okay, set up by, I think, originally, like 4chan or someone like that. Someone who, and it was kind of stories written by this guy, or these group of guys together about this kind of creepy, like, it's basically this the idea that there's a bunch of secret stuff that is going on and being kept secret from the world, and a series of these. It talks about it's a series of articles about things, okay, that are held in prison, okay, and are creepy. So, like this one, I picked one literally at random. SCP-13 is a cigarette, what looks like a cigarette called the Blue Lady, and it's a collective designation of 242 cigarettes that have anomalies, okay. So the most common external detail is the presence of the words Blue Lady on a cigarette, handwritten on each cigarette in blue ink. Okay, subjects who consume the contents through inhalation, so some people begin to perceive themselves as a specific unidentified woman. So if you smoke these cigarettes, or I guess, so it tells you about it. So subjects described a woman between 25 and 35 years old, standing approximately 1.6 meters tall, blah, blah, blah. Dark cropped hair, blue eyes, bright blue lipstick. So I've not read this one before. I'm sure you haven't. Anyway, immediately after consuming an instant, subjects will gradually perceive sections of themselves having features of the woman, gradually perceive their bodies changing to reflect her appearance. All changes are entirely mental, so the subject actually stays the same, but they start to believe that they're this woman. It was discovered after the suicide of Ian Miles, packed in a large cardboard crate in his apartment. Okay, so it's weird, right? And it's simple and it's nothing and it's just a creepy little thing, okay? But there's loads of them. And obviously the most famous one probably is the stairway.
Or SCP-173.
SCP-173, which is this one, yeah, the one where if you... It's like a being, like a creepy being.
Yeah, it's like a weeping angel.
And if you keep your eyes on it, it's fine. But as soon as you look away from it, it comes at you and kills you.
Yeah.
And so this has had a lot of story around it. It's very creepy. A really good one. And this sort of talks about, often these things talk about how, look, here you go. When personnel may enter SCP-3's container, no fewer than 3 may enter at any time and the door must be relocked. At all times, 2 persons must maintain direct eye contact, you see, so that they can... I don't know, clean it out
keep
or
track
whatever,
of
or
it.
give it food, or who God knows what, keep it alive for some reason. And so
I think it's because they can't destroy it, and that's the only way they can keep
it's
track
protected,
of it.
yeah.
To
And so there's
stop
all
it.
sorts of things. And I mean, the stairwell, some of them are really kind of like horror. Most of them are quite horror story, but they're really cool. The stairway is the good one. I remember this one. So it's like an unlit.
Oh, this one's really nicely written.
It's like a stairwell, yeah. That's like it's like a stairwell at a university, and people have sent like explorations down into it and stuff, and you can read like the transcripts of the explorations. And man, it is. If you've never read it, it's a hell of a read. There's obviously like top rated ones, I guess. So there's like favorite ones and stuff you can see, and they're still doing new ones and stuff, coming up with new ones, and so they're all very, very good and very creepy. And some of them are actually a bit awful.
Yeah. I think going in randomly you're going to have a bad time because some of them are because there's no real
There's no
editing going on.
Yeah, like some of them are very not cool. In terms of like actually not cool. So yeah, you'll find that. But some of them are really, really good reads.
Yeah, there's
stuff.
some really, really good ideas.
And because
in
I think they're kind of
really
slightly copyright free or something, people have kind of taken them and made them into games like this one, SCP Secret Lab. And but there's been loads of them. And they're obviously pretty shit, horror-y games. But yeah, I mean, I remember the stairwell one particularly. And I think the thing that really got me was the SCP of the machine that grinds stuff up. I can't remember. Is it this one? Yeah. So it's like a refining machine. Okay. So it's kind of like a large clockwork device weighing several tons and covering an area of 18 square meters. And it's like a clockwork machine. Okay. 2 large booths are connected via copper tubes labeled intake and output. Between them is a copper panel with a large knob with a small area. The words rough, coarse, 1-to-1, fine, and very fine are positioned around the knob. And so you change the knob so you put something in the intake, you rotate the knob, and change it to like rough, coarse, 1-to-1, fine, and very fine, and you do stuff, and it changes it. So like input 1 kilogram steel setting rough makes a pile of steel chunks. Okay, 1-to-1 steel, you put it on 1-to-1, it makes steel into steel screws. Weird, but okay. Steel fine, carpet tacks, steel very fine, gas, right? 1 wristwatch, output setting coarse, 1 completely disassembled wristwatch. 1 cell phone, 1-to-1, it changes the cell phone to a different make and model, right? Stuff like this. And so it's a really cool idea for some supernatural mental machine. You know, like one chimp setting fine.
Data expunged. Oh, redacted.
Do you see what I mean? It's like, and so, you know, a bunch of things like, obviously this guy, a guy was put in, an actual subject was put in setting 1-to-1, and you got out another guy. Just weirdly, like a different guy, a different person, 42 years old. So yeah, like stuff like this. And it's cool. There's lots of cool stuff like that, lots of cool ideas. Yeah. Some of it are like half-finished ideas, half-thought-through ideas, and
there's some really lazy stuff in there.
There's a lot of good stuff and a lot of good bad stuff.
Like,
yeah.
Oh, a monster that will destroy the world. Why? Redacted. Where did it come from? Like, people just come up with a goofy idea. Oh, it turns people into fish. Why? Redacted. And people just put redacted in.
Yeah.
As just a way to get around.
About that mirror thing. There's an SCP which is like this sort of mirror thing, which it's like an SCP go through a mirror. I can't remember which one that is. SCP-93 maybe? Maybe. Yeah, it's this one.
Redacted.
And so basically, like, you know, you can like put this like weird disc on a mirror and then go through the mirror into like a weird messed up world.
Oh.
And there was a lot of things here. And so, and the other world was like super creepy. But this is written as like Stargate almost.
Yeah,
Do you know what I mean? Like you're going the people are going through into these weird mirror worlds and finding weird shit in them and bringing the weird shit back, and that causes all loads more weird shit to happen.
Yeah.
It's good. So yeah. I will read some donations in a second.
Do you wanna try
high
and join
rolls
a game?
are on in about 20 minutes. Can you do
I don't.
Can you do an IP? Can you tell me what your IP is?
Yeah.
I'm assuming it's 192.168 dot something. We'll see if we can connect. Hi guys, first time donating here, says Pesh Live. Been watching Lewis and Simon since Shadows Fell and just started watching on Twitch. Once I start my new job in February, I will be watching the Chiluminati stream. Well, thank you, Pesh. See you there. Sean says, congratulations on a successful Jingle Jam. This is my friend Sean. UK Ronin. Get a beer on me. Thank you, Sean. Let us know when you're down in Bristol. I'll show you around the office and stuff and hang out, get a beer. Mac Yaka says, Tom, I can't watch your videos while playing They Are Billions. You sound like the guy telling me where the zombies are coming from. So he's watching your Where Are Billions. Are you still doing more videos on that?
Yeah.
They Are Billions.
They are billions. I keep calling it we are billions.
Where are billions?
We are billions.
Why is it we are billions? Where does that come from? We are something.
We are number one.
Sleepy Zealot says, you silly gilars are coming down under in the middle of summer. Yeah, well, we won't be there in Australia for too long. We'll be in Australia for about 5 days, and then we're going to New Zealand for a couple of weeks. That's the idea.
Oh, really? I thought you were spending more time in Oz.
No, we're there for about a week. But then we're going off. So we're coming to Sydney, only Sydney, flying into Sydney. And then I'd like to come to Western Australia. But I think this time...
or that's the default gateway.
Right, let's try both of these.
But I'm not...
You don't know if this is working at all.
Yeah, because if it just says establishing connection for me.
Maybe we should join
yeah, that's what I was thinking.
A public server.
Join game. Let's do it. Find match. Official SCP France.
Number 2.
Number 2.
Sure.
Join. Server's full. Fuck. Filters. No filters.
Try joining number 1. How about join Latvian SCP server? There you go.
Latvian SCV server.
Server's
Server's full. Fuck. SCP HM community. Number 1.
Server's full.
Blizz game.
Server's full. Server's full. Wow, there's lots of people playing.
Oh,
this.
okay, right. Scroll right to the bottom. Hydra Gaming server. Number 1. Server's full. Everything's full.
All the servers are full. There's no way we're going to be able to play this game.
What the hell? We're going to have to email that guy, aren't we?
Shall we email the guy? Do we actually do it?
Just right now to see.
Let's write him an email. server.verification@hubertmozka.pl. Please attach your server IP address and address displayed in the console. Oh my god, that sounds complicated. Within 24 hours, I will try to join the server and verify. All right, we'll get We can't do this. We can't do this this week.
Yeah, that's.
We're going to get Ackerwise. I'll send a print screen this. All right, I'll get Ackerwise to set up a server, and I'll get him to email hubertmozka.pl. And then hopefully next week we'll have a server. Maybe people can join the server and play with us.
Yeah.
Let's try that.
Okay.
Okay. We'll write that in the thing. SCP Secret Lab awaiting server info. Okay, cool. I'll flag that up. Redacted. Email it should have been more redacted, shouldn't it? You're right. Oh my god.
I'm just dying.
Tom.
Just absolutely dying.
Do you need to it's not even like the smoking that's the problem here.
No.
All right. Okay, what would you like to do briefly before the end of the stream? We've got 15 minutes till High Rollers have to take over.
I say
and get
we
set
just
up.
get rid of PlayerUnknown's Battleground.
Okay, do like a really quick round of PUBG.
We just do it. We do it and fail.
Right, we go as a duo.
Yeah.
All right,
Ugh.
you got it. Oh my god, poor old Tom. Draconastron says, "Hey, Lucy, Tom, loving the concept of this stream. Also wanted to say thanks for all the amazing content and let me make my dumb videos. It really helped making last year a lot brighter."
Bam.
Draconastron's videos are fucking solid as well.
So
They're
good.
so memey and funny. Yeah, honestly, like, my YouTube is now just spammed with weird fan-made crap. You know, like Draconastron stuff. Don't isolate that. And little bits and bobs. Look how many views some of his videos have got.
Yeah, I know. Fuck.
It's all the memes. It's because none of our videos have Yogscast in the title, I guess, but none of his do either. Whether you get it or not, it's obviously working.
Nice.
Cheers, dude. Miona says it's my birthday today. Love you guys.
Happy birthday,
Um,
Miona.
Why is my PlayerUnknown Battlegrounds not patching? Why is that happening? Is it because... Oh my god, it says it needs 12 gig of patch. It's going to take 20 minutes to download. We're going to have to do this next week. All right, next game.
Next game.
We need something smaller than this. How are you doing, Steve? Oh, right. It's a bit late now, Steve. The stream's about to finish.
I know, but you've been busy on it. So anytime you've not playing games.
It's all right. Yes, Miona, happy birthday. Thank you very much. Mosaic Task Force says, Lewis, can you play less Civ 5? It has way too much left clicking for me. FPS 2 has a lot of left clicking. All right, so his point, I guess, about my left clicking thing is that, but certain games are just a left click spam. At least with Overwatch, like, yeah, you're left clicking a lot, but you're also like pressing a lot of keyboard buttons.
Yeah, I think it's different.
It's more like, I guess it's like in clicks per second, right? I want to know how many left clicks per second Civ 5 is, and how many left clicks per second some other games are. But I felt like when I was playing
Bridge Constructor.
there were a lot of left clicks per second. I think it's because of the double click remove or whatever.
Yeah. And you go through periods of you do a lot of clicking in a very short burst of time, and then you don't do any clicking, and then you do a lot of clicking, and that's where you get your RSI from, right?
Yeah. So I don't know. Maybe it's just me, but
Cookie clicker. That's got a lot of clicking in it.
I feel like it
You're
has. But at the same time, oh yeah, League of Legends 9 million clicks per second. That's right. That is a bad one. But that's mostly right clicks, not left clicks, isn't it? Because you're right clicking to move. You're left clicking to. For me, it's not the right clicks that's the problem, because I got RSI on my left click finger, not my right click finger. So for me, you may be different. You might get RSI in your right click finger, which might make League of Legends a real problem. Is anyone here? See if I can be mostly play with the keyboard. That's true. Like, one thing I learned in Opus Magnum. Let me show you Opus. We'll do this for 10 minutes.
Sure.
Fine. One thing I learned in this was to use all of the keyboard shortcuts really, really fast. And so now I don't have to like really code very much via hand.
Via the clicks.
P.S. GURPS, great RP system. Well, you told us all to use GURPS, didn't you? Like,
GURPS.
that's your
It's
generic universal roleplay system.
It's just my favorite one. It's so good.
It is. It's fucking the best. Awesome Alex says, in Minnesota, it's finally warmed up to -6 after being -25 all month.
Oh,
I mean, we complain about it being cold here. I was like complaining about being cold when I walked in, and it was like 6 degrees outside.
Oh my god.
But -25. Fuck, it's like being in a fucking freezer.
Oh, Discworld GURPS. Damn, I'd play that.
Would you play Discworld GURPS?
It's never going to be as good as Bunnies and Burrows, but what is?
Is that the Watership Down
That is the Watership Down.
official RPG of Watership Down?
Well, I don't know if they sponsored it or anything. but
Discworld is best world. It's weird, isn't it? Max Deity says, hey guys, awesome new stream idea. By the way, you two are looking great today. Wow. Thank you, Max Deity.
Thanks.
Subbing soon in a Chilluminati stream. We'll be donating again to join the crew. Also, are you going to Insomnia at the end of March, as I really want to meet everyone? Probably. I said I'd either do EGX or Insomnia, and I'd also do Comic-Con or Insomnia. So there's a chance that I'm not going to be at as many Insomnias this month, because I feel like I don't want to go to one EGX and then like a week after that go to Insomnia.
Yeah. It makes it for a very busy time.
So I've got 3 more. So I've completed the game, obviously, which I really, really enjoyed. There's also a little game in it called Sigmar's Garden, which is like
Sigmar's Garden.
it's kind of like a little solitary thing. I think you have to basically click on things that are the same,
Okay.
and then it reveals more things. So, for example, I chose to get rid of that blue one rather than this blue one. because this unlocks 2 greens. Do you see what I'm saying?
Right.
So now I have to click on these because they're similar. And now I've got a choice. I can either click on... See, this one's just floating, so it doesn't unlock anything new. Whereas clicking on these... Oh, this doesn't apparently work. Oh, these ones can only counteract with a negative. Sorry, so these ones have to have a negative to get rid of them.
Okay.
There are some rules. So these two have to
God.
counteract. And also you can use Quicksilver with anything. So you can use Salt to get rid of anything, and you can use Quicksilver to upgrade metals. Right? That's the only way to get rid of Quicksilver. So there's a metal... There's no metals out there. So I can get rid of both fires, and then I can get rid of this and this, which will reveal... I didn't actually do... See, I'm not quite sure how this reveals stuff. I don't know why that's not... Oh, I think that's not revealed because there's 2 next to it. I think it can... I think normally you can only reveal these ones if there's...
Okay.
If there's 3 empty spaces, maybe. Something like that. I don't know. This is a game within a game.
Games within games. This certainly is a game.
This is a game. Thank you. Let's get rid of this. And these. And this. And these. Why is this not being revealed? That's what I want to know. How have I fucked this up? I fucked it up somehow, Tom. Anyway, I can start.
No, you're doing
combining
great.
These.
You're putting the bits together.
Maybe you can only reveal them once you've... Oh, I see. You can only reveal them once you've... So this is going to be the next one above. Okay, I get it.
Okay.
So if I combine that with this, that will reveal that one, you see. And then I have to combine that with this one here. Right. Let's just do that. To do this. To do this. To do this. To do this. To do this.
Oh, it's going very,
To do
very well.
this, to do this, to do this. We win. Okay, so it's a game. It's a fun little
Huzzah.
game for your mum. It seems like a game that your mum would play, doesn't it? I'm not taken with it myself. And last week, do you remember I was building one of these last week on the stream? I can't remember which one it was. Was it this one?
Maybe.
I think it was this one, right? And I eventually did this.
Okay. How does it all work?
Well, Tom, let me tell you. It works by pulling things into machines. So you get you start with the reagent, in this case this stuff, and you have to turn it into this stuff, right? So you can do that by breaking bonds and putting bonds back together. So in this case, these two are bonded, so I need to break them. So this is the thing that I use to break them.
Right.
And this is the thing that I use to put them back together.
Okay.
So this is all overly... And this thing takes 2 salt, 2 of these white ones, and turns them into a black and a black and a black and a white, which are these ones here, right? Anyway, so as you can see, for some reason I've fucked it. I fucked it.
Do you switch
I
that
switched
one
this
and that
I
one?
think I switched these 2 around.
Yeah, I think that is what happened.
There we go. Right, so then it fucking... It makes the thing and it puts it
Oh
in the
my
hole.
god.
It's again like a thing that is dumb. So you make dumb machines and they make your elements. And this is the one I was doing last week on the stream. They are very satisfying actually. Which one did I do yesterday that I really enjoyed? I think it was one of these ones. Was it this thing? Yeah, so it was this one.
So what was this morning's one?
This morning's one was, this was one I did yesterday, which I really liked. I'll show you this one. So this one is, you have to get this stuff here, which has a whatever that is in it. It's an iron. And you have to combine the iron with the 3 bits that are around it, and then you end up with this. So I rotate it off, spin it around, break all the bits off, and convert it into gold slowly, and then put it in the hole. And then this thing reassembles it on this side, and puts it in the hole. I know. What are you reading chat?
No.
Not twice if you're kidnapped by Lewis. I know. It's
I
like
sat watching your thing. I wasn't reading chat.
you should. I'll get you a copy of this, and you can start it at the beginning and see if you can figure it out. But it's for some reason I don't know why I like this game. It just do. All right. It ticks my buttons or boxes or whatever it tickles me. It tickles me up the bum. and I like it. Okay, it just works. Everyone is confused, I know, but it's fine. It's not as complicated as it looks. It really isn't. It's very simple. You just have to approach it. For some reason, I like it. All right. So this morning, what did I do this morning? I did this one this morning, which is Eye Drops of Revelation. Again, I didn't need this area. I don't know why, but I just made an incredibly dumb number 3 arm with an incredible amount of code in it that does all of this.
Oh my god.
So it basically, this arm just builds both of the components in situ really badly and really slowly. Okay, that's one half, and this is the other half. There we go. I mean, it's dumb. It's a dumb machine. I built it. It takes ages to make the things. It's not very efficient. It's not got very good instructions, but it works.
It seems to be working pretty well.
Yeah, I liked it.
I think.
Can you do an MS Paint of this game while I read out the last donations, and then we can put this in the list as played, because I've played this a bunch on our streams. I feel like it's awesome. You guys are gonna just what you see as a, don't just draw like a fuzzy like static like a TV.
Oh my god.
You drawing yourself there for God. Okay, is this like sad? You look like fucking that sad face. What's he called? What's that face called? You know the face.
Sad face.
Yeah, you remember. Forever Alone guy. Yes, thank you, Steve. Everyone knows. Yes, Internaut says, hi Lulu and Tom. Just wondering if you finished off that bottle of Navy Strength gin I sent you. It is on my shelf. It is currently half full. So no, I haven't finished it yet. But it's nice to know it's there. If I ever need a pep, there you go. Someone said, I think this was my Secret Santa present. It was this might be gin cup. There was a picture of it on my Instagram. You can check that out. Thank you very much, Internaut. Peter Molyneux said, how do you feel about Goddess's left clicking? Well, I've never played Goddess, Peter Molyneux. Actually, I have, and it's not great. You're not supposed to draw an MS Paint of you and me having a different experience.
I feel like this kind of sums up the thing pretty well.
For God's sake, Tom. All right, I'll put it into the Google Drive doc. All right. PUBG's loaded.
Nice.
It only took 20 minutes.
I think we need to be.
Sorry, we'll be out because High Rollers have got to get the ads rolling in a second, so High Rollers can start on time, or else they're gonna be mad at me. Right. I'll put it in Magnus. What's it called? Opus Magnum. Opus Magnum. Currently number 17 on the Steaming Saturdays Steam Spy page. No, it's not. It's actually gone down. It is number somewhere else. Where is it? Why can't I not? Oh no, it's number 14. It's gone up. Okay, it's number 14 when we played it. The price I paid for it was full price, which was quite expensive. But do you know what?
How much?
It was worth it. It was. How much was it? It was a whole £15.49 is what I paid. £15.49. And the review. What's my review? My review is lovely mornings. Lovely mornings is my review for it. I had a lovely time. I had a lovely time playing it over a cup of tea in the mornings and puzzling it out. I had a nice time. It ticked my boxes, ticked my buttons. It tickled my butt. Lovely mornings tickling my butt. My butt. Tickling my buttons.
Balls out of 10. Well, I don't really know the game all that well.
Balls out of 10.
So,
The gun. All right, that's it. That's all we got time for. That was our stream. We will be back next week. Please enjoy these messages. Please buy or go and see the movies or eat whatever it is in these messages. Support them, and you don't have to. And coming up is High Rollers. It's going to be awesome.
very
Stay
soon.
tuned. they all have a very nice time. They're funny people. They all have a nice time. Goodbye.
See ya.